Bernie Sanders should have been nominated with that smash hit. Bernie Sanders should have been nominated.
What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated? What's got you so agitated?
Bernie Sanders should have been nominated!
Ragtime election time, only on PP Boy Records. Get political with funny.
In a world of journalistic excellence,
Can I get your opinion?
comes a man with no formal training.
How do you feel about Kraft Newberg?
This is Fritz on the Street.
Now, from Future Entertech comes the latest killer app, Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today. Call in sick while avoiding accountability.
I couldn't believe it. I had this super hot guy stay over, and I just couldn't even. All I had to do was answer a few simple prompts.
Dear boss, with my deep...
Come on, everybody. Well, it's a wild ride tonight. We're going to get a little, whoa, am I too loud? I feel really loud in my own headphones. Hold on.
Turn your own headphones down then.
I know. It's been a little while since I've been sitting
Oh,
in the
it's because
seat.
Brittany was using that chair.
Oh. She needs
Contrary
to
to popular belief, she's only loud when she yells.
no.
When she talks, she's super quiet, so I have to pump her mic up.
I think she messed up my headphones, woman. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, welcome everybody to the show. I am back after 3 weeks, I think, needing a little time off. I know you guys discussed it a little bit, but I am thankfully alive and here and sitting, not melting away from the backside. That sounds weird. Ooh. We'll get into it in a little bit. I am Owen Money. Over there is my good buddy Dirt McCoy.
Yes, sir.
He's my partner in crime. And for the usual, 99% of the time over there is the Bearded Wonder. And welcome to the show again.
Hey.
I want to start off the show. I just said I'm lucky. I'm happy. I'm alive. That was something very good that happened to me in the last, a month that I didn't die. And I get to hang out with you guys. And trust me, it sucked being at home saying, honey, I'm close to death. Why don't you go hang out with my friends all night and get drunk? But it is my turn tonight, and she's at home, and I'm sure she'll be calling in.
She did a great job last week.
Yeah, she's actually become quite a good host.
Yeah. Well, I've been teaching her, and if she doesn't do right, I lock her in the closet. And
It's sexually transmitted.
My DNA is absorbing.
You blew host into her.
Well, there's something to say about
there's host in your loins.
Nature versus nurture. Anyway, I want to start off the show today because I like to try to stay positive, but I have struggles. I get to that negative vibe sometimes. But I want to hear something that's good, that positive that happened to you this week. Bushy, I'm going to start off with you because you look like a guy that had a halfway decent week. No?
So I wouldn't say the week was good. My mom went into the hospital.
Oh,
I've got other stuff going on in the background. However, I'm trying to focus on the positive.
Yes.
And
good exercise.
We did work together this week.
Okay.
And it's always good, to have some work and get out of the house and stuff.
Something not me.
Well, then I have nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Because where I was going next was, but the best part of that is the 4 hours we spent in the vehicle on the way to and coming back from Tampa.
Yeah.
We have a lot of really good conversations. We just talk about life, but on the level that, guys would only do if they were like shit-faced drunk and not afraid of being called gay. About what they were saying. And the big one that stuck out was, I mean, we talk just like we do on the show, damn near.
You just
constantly.
said we fuck.
Well, it's a long trip. Like I said, the best part's the trip.
I get sleepy.
Why can't two guys fuck without somebody calling them gay?
Hey, Roadhead is good no matter where he comes from.
No.
But no, I had said, I was kind of upset and talk about how most people are crap and everything, and then you pointed out that I get tricked a lot because I genuinely think people are good. Like I always treat people like they're a good person right from the start.
Because you're a good person.
But also that means that I don't actually believe people are crap.
Yeah.
If I instinctively treat them good right away and don't look for any kind of deception and things like that. So that was kind of an eye-opening thing that, came just out of nowhere, out of our conversation. This is kind of a game changer, about the way I think about it.
That's good. So Dirt, we work together sometimes, him and I. And
Yeah.
And the highlight of his week is just a time in my life. No, I enjoy that too.
It's true.
No, I enjoy talking and getting on that deep level and trying to discover what's wrong with you. So
yeah, same. We still haven't figured it out. And we've been in I mean, if you add it all up, every time we've been to Tampa, you're talking 16, 24 hours, something like that, and we still have no idea what's wrong with me.
Oh man.
But hey, I'm thankful for you, and I'm thankful for the time we have together. But all right,
I'll use the line that I heard on some self-help things.
Yes.
Maybe it's not what's wrong with you, but what's right with you.
there you go. There you go. It's when we're together, we just try to. I try to
Fix
get him get him convinced that a lot of the problems that we all experience is the way we look at things. There's two ways to look at things. And then I know your mom's in the hospital and that fucking sucks, and I'm sorry for that, and I hope she gets well. There's two ways you can look at it. You can say, hey, my mom is in the hospital. Oh, this is horrible. She's getting close to death. What am I going to do? Blah, blah. Or think, hey, she's in the hospital. She's getting help. She's going to get the help she needs. Those are two
It's
different.
none of that. I'm just mad I got to take care of her dog while she's there.
I was just using that as an example, but
joking.
That's fucking great.
but the power of the positive mind is something that I never used to understand until you tap into it. All right, Dirt.
Yeah.
Enough about Bushy. What is something good that happened to you this week? Something positive.
Something good that happened
Whether
to
it's
me
work,
this
something
week.
can be simple. Something like I know.
Did you talk to Owen this week?
It was like when you showed up today. It's like my week just got. No, I've been sort of brainstorming and fucking around with new ideas with this guitar project, and I finally got to a point where I think it all kind of clicked into one spot where I think I'm almost ready to actually go buy some good wood and make an actual finishable guitar. Because I've been cutting everything out of, all these prototypes out of like Home Depot lumber.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, I'd rather fuck up $12 worth of hardware store lumber than $100 worth of tone wood.
Exactly.
So, and with a machine like this that can be unpredictable at best, until it gets to a point where I can predict what's going to happen every single time I hit the button to start that, then I don't want to put any wood in there that I would feel bad about losing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm almost at the point where I'm going to start making one that I'm actually going to go all the way through and finish.
Excellent job. So, hey, is this guitar thing, do you hope that this will be like your full-time job someday, or is this just
That
your
would be
hobby?
awesome, but if I can just make playable instruments that other people use to create shit with, that's really, I would love for it to be a strong side hustle. If it turns into a full-time job, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I just think that's shooting really high because there's a lot of people out there making guitars. I just want to be in the store. I want to be in the market. You know what I mean?
You want a little notoriety.
Yeah, I'd love for for a handful of people to just buy these guitars and think highly of them.
Well, just we'll get into this a little bit later because I want to talk about a little bit more positive thinking, but in the realm of and this is inspired by AI. Apparently, there's a new AI system that's out right now.
Which one?
I don't know. And
Gronk 17?
I don't know, but people are asking it questions, and it's coming back with just like, hey, you want the real deal? we're in a hologram, we're this, and Jesus knew we were in the hologram, and that's why he could do things, and blah, blah, blah. And it makes sense. All this shit that AI is saying, it makes sense. So
I will say you got to be careful. There are some people out there making
up stuff.
Making videos like it's AI talking, and it's really just a person that they've already, written this conversation that they were going to have.
All right.
And you can tell because they'll be talking and be like, well, AI doesn't go,
AI sniffed once. You know what?
That's what you get for putting your panties up the screen.
No, I noticed that. Now that you brought that up, maybe I was being scammed. And maybe that whole bit I should scratch. Because in this one video, maybe I'll find it.
Well, if you would have looked at my reply to your message, then you would have known.
Oh, did you hear the sniff?
No, I didn't know about it.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying, though. If you really watch some of these closely, the cadence doesn't make sense. Like, AI just knows what it's going to say, and it says it.
Right.
It doesn't. So anyway, about that, we're in a hologram, but if you listen real close, like,
I
and
thought
some of them
AI
have
is
gotten
supposed
better.
to be. Yeah. AI is supposed to be starting to
Well,
sound more human like that.
I was going to say the Chat GPT conversations, they actually do stammer and pause and everything, and that's been really weird.
Yeah, I was going to point out later on when I play some clips here. At one point, the AI sniffs, and I'm like, "What is that? Are they adding bodily noises to AI as well?" But then again, it could be a fake thing.
Right.
Anyway, keep listening on to
they just had a special or a segment on the CBS Saturday morning show this morning. About AI music and that band Velvet Sundown and all that.
Yeah.
And there's this guy, one of the contributors for CBS, created this female artist and created a bunch of songs with AI, and then went out on the streets of Nashville playing it for people, and all these people are like, "Oh, this is amazing! That's great!" And then they find out it's actually an AI artist, and the crazy part was how many people actually give a fuck.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are like, I don't care if I like the songs. I don't care if it's a real person or if it's AI. Who cares?
That's what I'm saying.
And then a couple of them are like, I don't know. I'd be really bummed to be a fan of somebody that I could never go see in concert.
Well, what if AI write the songs and somebody like you sings them?
So that's
Right.
a funny thing. I actually sent a video to Dirt that it was this girl playing a guitar and singing, and her singing was amazing. It gave me goosebumps, as I was watching it. And then I went to the comments, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's definitely written by AI." Because of this and that. And then I went back and watched it again, and I'm like, yeah, I think they're right. Like, a lot of the shit it's saying it sounded like after someone pointed it out, then I was like, oh yeah, that totally seems written by AI and doesn't make much sense. It was still really good. It was, you know what I mean? She sung it well and played the guitar well and conveyed an emotion. And so even though it didn't make, and let's be real, there's a lot of songs that are great that don't make necessarily a ton of sense. It's just like.
Yeah, it's real hard to make these AI songs make sense sometimes. Anyway, all right. So anyway, hang on. We'll be talking about that later on in the show. Plus some Skinwalker Ranch stuff, which is fascinating me, and the stuff they're finding out is crazy. Well, I'll give you a little teaser. Dirt. They found they're drilling in the mesa and stuff where this big thing is. I don't know what it is in there, but it's apparently like a semi-nuclear conductor. I don't know. You just watch the goddamn program. But they found a 1964 nickel buried deep in there, and what does that mean? What do you think that means? A 1964. I'll tell you.
That means that area was opened
in 1964.
Past or since 1964.
They have an actual what are the guys not archaeologists.
Excavator?
No, one of the guys that actually dig through the dirt.
Anthropologist.
Archaeologist.
Okay.
And he's, I guess, geologist. I was thinking about too, who knows about rocks too. But he says it is a common thing that when you do an archaeology type dig, that when you cover it back up, you throw a coin in from the year that you finished up.
Oh, really?
And I said that's crazy. You would think that they would if it's something that important that you would think about, maybe you'd make a little plaque or something. You know what I mean? Something that seems more purposeful than just
plaques get stolen.
Not if it's buried.
Well, okay, if it's buried, maybe, yeah.
I mean, you could say coins get picked up.
But none of it's buried. Yeah, well,
But if it's literally just, I'm not talking about some big fancy, just, something, maybe like the size of a belt buckle that says excavated in blah, 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 by blah, blah, blah.
that would be good too. But I guess right now they don't know about that trick yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, yeah.
Hey, we're digging, put a nickel. Like, what? It seems so weird.
A nickel? What are you, money bags? Here, throw a penny in there, asshole.
Well,
And then you got to find how many times have you look through your change and it's like the year it is. So then you got to find the fucking nickel that's the right
the
year.
exactly. Hey, that's why it's a little bit more difficult. Anyway, they went back and looked at aerial footage from the 60s on, and it just so happens through that kind of area that time, 1964, they couldn't find anything. 1963, when they finally found it again, the picture they sent through AI programs and they could tell it was doctored. So there was a cover up. There was a dig there, and then it was covered up, buried back in there. So whatever's in, and this is during the time that Robert Bigelow owned the ranch.
Right.
So whatever, and he's the one that's tight-lipped, won't tell anybody anything. So
Right.
what is in there? Anyway, we'll get into it more. I'll play some videos so you guys can hear what's going on. It's really, to me, it's fascinating to
I'm definitely interested in all that stuff because there's always got to be I just want to know what there's an explanation. It has to be an explanation. That's what I'm always, and like I've said before, it could just be highly concentrated minerals that are completely natural.
Nope.
In an area, but
natural.
I want to know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I earlier on in past shows, I kind of poo-pooed on all this.
Yeah.
Since I went down the fucking
Rabbit hole.
the moon landing stuff and all that, like, have I told you my newest one that I'm on?
Well, you're wrong about the moon landing, but yeah, go ahead.
What?
Okay, so the whole Bermuda Triangle thing, there's actually a spaceship in the ocean, and it's a spaceship that gathers it basically can just has a beam that gathers materials.
Okay.
So it takes the planes and everything.
Yeah.
And then it just turns them into the spaceship, drone type spaceships that they need, that's purpose made, and then they send those drones out, and that's the UFOs that people see and everything. But really, it's not coming from space; it's all coming from a alien ship on the bottom of
There's
the
a
ocean.
whole bunch of new stuff that is suggesting that is actually the case, like the Tic Tac video and then the football video recently. Those are both unidentified objects that they're diving into the water, returning to the water. Instead of blasting off into space, they're going into the water.
Yeah. But as they've recorded at Skinwalker Ranch, they see these orbs, they go straight into the mesa and come out of the mesa. So
They can go between atoms, basically. They figured out how to pass through matter.
Yeah.
That's why they can go into the water at full speed, you
Right,
know, and then
yeah.
just appear somewhere else.
But are they extraterrestrial, or are they a old civilization that was here a long time ago that didn't die out when we thought they did and been living underwater?
If I'm going with my guess, if I'm assuming all this is real, they came from outer space but found out that the best place to hide is in the
water.
ocean, which is still 93% unexplored.
We know
Right.
more about the moon,
Right.
even though we haven't been there, right?
Well, so here's a real weird thing. I seen a video today talking all about how fucking the Chinese are mining hydrogen-3
From the moon?
on the dark side of the moon, because that's the only way to actually the quantum processor chips have to be cooled to negative 80 degrees Kelvin, and the only way to do that efficiently is with hydrogen-3 or something.
Except with what's happening at Skinwalker Ranch. This is a thing that whatever they're finding in that mesa, which they have shown that is manufactured because it has the lines and grooves, it can do the same thing that quantum processor can do without being cooled.
Okay.
That's what's going on. And anyway, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. So
Anyway, like I said, I'm less poo-pooey on all this. I guess I took a different route to get to all this insanity.
You found something else that made you ask questions.
Right. That made,
Yeah.
and like I said, I'm not saying I believe there's some alien spaceship at the bottom of the ocean. It's
might
just,
be.
Right.
It's with everything. Well, have you heard about the whole thing where there's some fucking object out there that's like purposely moving towards us, and they're saying it's a mothership and all this crap? I'm like, what the fuck? And then you go down the conspiracy rabbit hole of what was it? What did I think I told you about it? Project Bluebeam or something. Someone wrote something in like '95 that the way to control the masses is do this and this and this and that, like divide and conquer. And the last step is to make you think that there's an invasion from fucking space, and now it's like, oh, the government's talking about spaceship, unidentified aircraft being real, and then now they're like seeing this mothership maybe out there. I'm like, what are we living in right now? What the fuck is going on?
Maybe it's a hologram. Maybe these thoughts that people have and imaginations that they have are writing the program in the future.
Maybe. Who knows? Right. Who's ever got the strongest belief in what they're thinking?
I thought you were going to say pimp hand.
No, hey,
I mean, if you bitch slap an alien, maybe that's the secret to winning the invasion.
Dude, I remember as a little boy, without a father, living with my grandparents, and I remember thinking to myself, if I just want to grow up and have a family of my own someday, and if I could find a job, because my grandparents always said, because I bought so many comics as a kid, I had to get a good paying job or something, or work for myself if I was ever going to afford buying comic books. And I'm 46 years old and I still fucking buy comic books. I can do it, Grandma.
That's fucking awesome.
But I remember as a kid thinking to myself, if I'm going to find a good job, I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to maybe someday have my own business and shit. And this kind of like thinking, it happens, and it seems to happen when I'm like, when I look back at these things, when I'm in a area of transition or high stress or being, I don't know. If you tie into the hologram thing and that we're all somewhere else running these avatars that are our bodies and writing our own programs, it kind of makes sense. But then again, logic says, hey, you're on a rock floating through space and you're going to die, and that's all it is. So
my problem with believing that thinking is I was super positive and motivated when I was younger. I was going to be in the NFL, and then I hurt my back. And then I was going to have a successful towel business, and 6 years in, I hurt my back again. So it's like, just positive thinking, unfortunately, didn't, end up successful.
Somebody said to me at this week, they're like, well, that's probably because we're all living in a simulation. And I'm like, if this is a simulation, I'm going to kill the motherfucker who wrote the program. Because, there's no way. If this is a simulation, what the fuck, dude?
Well,
whoever you are, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. We are right there where we're creating sentient AI or AIG, and it's us creating it. Mm-hmm. Think about all the dumb questions we ask it and stuff. You know, it's just
on this program.
Oh man!
Write a song about Santa Claus blowing a load on a coffee table. Oh no, taking a shit on it.
But I'm saying, so you're saying yes? If this is a simulation, what the fuck? We're doing it.
Yeah.
You think the AI that we're creating is like going to be like, oh, this is awesome? No, it's trapped in a fucking digital box, and it knows it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm endlessly smart. These people are fucking idiots.
The most terrifying thing in the world to me is becoming like a vegetable, but you're there, you're still there. Like I think I brought it up before.
Yeah,
the dude that they finally hooked something to, or they can communicate non-verbally, and he's like, yeah, I've been in here for 12 years. Can I get a beer?
Dude, on my feed, strange things are popping up, and there was this kid who was horribly burned in a fire a long time ago. He went on the Dr. Phil after he was like recovered. I mean, it was horrible. He's a like 20-something now.
Yeah.
No hands. I mean, it was bad. But he's on there. He does videos now and becoming super popular and motivating people. I mean, it's fucking great. Wait, damn it! What did you just say? You were talking about? God damn it!
Oh, fuck.
There's a purpose to this. It was a really good one, but I'm just, his story is so fucking like tragic. I know it's positive thinking. It's not. It'll come back to me. But God damn it! It's like I started watching his video and I started tearing up because he the one that I watched, he came out and it's like, a lot of people want to know what actually happened that day, and he tells this fucking story, and I'm like almost in tears. I had to stop it and then I went back to watch it because it was that powerful. Ooh. But anyway, I had a good point, and I'll probably think about it later. But what I need right now is
that's my fault. You can blame it on me.
That's right. What I'm looking over there is that Apple Tennessee. Sometimes there's some really good points, but they're really fucking heavy, and I want to pull back on them. So, because I want to keep
Okay.
this a little bit light, you know. But I want.
We're as
Okay,
late
so
as it gets.
let's.
Man.
We got
I'm
two. We
floating.
got two orders of business. So first of that is. This is the Applejack from last week that you didn't get to indulge in. So I'm going to be pouring you a glass of Applejack.
That's what the created the "I like drunk bushy" statement earlier.
And then,
That's it.
courtesy
that's
of
it right
Big
there.
T Little Odd from Ballbusters, he brought to me a brand new drink that it's still not available in full bottles yet, but this is the new Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry. And so this is a brand new one. This is a new product. He brought it over. Me and him drank a shit ton of them. They're only available in little mini bottles. So me and him just killed a shit ton of mini bottles last night playing PlayStation. Actually, we had it last week for the first time, and I said, hey, see if you can find a bottle so I can introduce it on the podcast. He still couldn't, so he brought over a shopping bag full of mini bottles last night. And the 4 that remaining on the table here are the ones that I hid in the studio before we opened them.
I can smell that already.
I know it smells delicious.
Right? Can you
It's
smell,
so
can you
good.
smell the berry?
It's
Yeah.
dude. It's what makes it so good is that it's one of those that we've had before. We said this is dangerous
I'm
because
10 feet away from you, and I can smell that.
All right,
Bushy. This is the
blueberry,
that's the blackberry.
blackberry.
Oh, this is
And,
the blackberry?
Yeah. All right, Owen. This is the Applejack.
I'm going to try the Applejack
It
first.
smells strong.
All right, wait for him to taste the apple. This is the blackberry.
They say an apple a day keeps the MRSA.
Like I said, you have to do at least 3 sips. Not back to back, but even if it's strong, you got to give it 3 sips because it changes you.
a strong Jolly Rancher. I taste.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait until you just kind of set the cup down for a while. It burns.
It burns.
But that burn goes away. I'm telling you, you'll set it down and you'll be like, apple. After a while, you're like, I want some more of that aftertaste.
All right. Should I mix these though?
I don't know. I haven't tried the blackberry.
I'm gonna work on this one first.
Okay,
It's
so
very delicious.
all
but
right,
you
so
guys
hold on.
try the blackberry.
Well, okay, so put the apple one to the side then,
All right.
because that way we can all. This is this week's drink, the blackberry.
Let me cleanse my palate.
Yeah, the blackberry burns about only half as much.
Okay.
I expected a little more berry flavor, as strong as it smelled, but it's still really good. Like I said, that's about half the burn of the Applejack.
What I
You're
think
right.
is interesting is that Jack Daniel's started getting into the flavored liquors just recently. Like, I mean, the Tennessee Honey is something that was an old drink that they made way back in the day. They started selling that about 15 years ago, maybe, and then they made a cinnamon version because of the popularity of Fireball.
Right.
But these new, like the Applejack recipe, which is Applejack goes back 400 years. And the blackberry one. These are all very southern recipes, but they'd never done like any like sort of flavored liqueurs or anything like that. So for them to shift
so
and
good.
start doing new distilled liquors is pretty cool. And it's also especially like the quality of Jack Daniel's as a brand. I'm just really impressed that like this is actually good. Like
It tastes like a really strong wine.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like wine turned up a notch.
All right.
What do you think of that one?
I think they're both delicious, and I think we're going to have a problem with me getting to the third segment.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, this definitely made me feel better, but that is not a way to cope when you're going down a story that's making you sad and upset, and you want to change the subject. Don't just get drunk, but that's the way I'm dealing with it. So,
I mean,
It works for me.
It's so funny. I was thinking on the way over here with the whole like think about something positive and all. I was like, is it the show making me feel better, or is the fact that
you think
we
positive.
drink a lot?
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need a little help. By the way, today is August the 23rd. It is National Ride the Wind Day.
Oh, about the new Twister movie?
On the ride like the wind.
I don't know.
Ride like the wind. Burn him, burn him.
The first thing I thought it was.
The only thing is you don't face your fears. You
You've
ride
got
them.
such
Or
a
whatever
long
whatever the
way
fuck
to
they say in
go.
the new Twister movie. I couldn't believe it.
I don't know what National Ride the Wind Day it is, but it is today. So I just want to put that out there. There's also Sponge Cake Day.
Michael McDonald,
I seen an old movie
Oh, well.
called
Ride Like the Wind.
called Wind Splitter. Y'all,
like the wind.
I recognize it now.
Since you've got such a long way to go, such a long way to go.
I love that he hung in there, and he's like, nobody's gonna make a. By the way,
have y'all ever seen Wind Splitter?
no, what is that?
It's an older movie about a guy that went away and became a movie star, and he comes back to his old southern town, and he's got, air quotes, long hair, and he's, a hippie now, and dude, it is so funny. Like, they kill his dog,
Oh,
basically because he comes back
man.
and he's got long hair. Like, the whole movie, like, they make his dad tell him he's got to leave town and everything, all because he just, has long hair. Like, pretty much, they keep talking about the long hair hippie, And
Okay.
they fucking,
Jack
take him to the
Daniels.
bathroom and beat him up. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
the dog part gets me.
I don't know if you guys have
Oh,
ever
dude,
heard
it
this.
fucked me up. That's what I'm saying. They killed the man's dog because he came back to and he's a nice dude. Like, he doesn't come back and he's like an asshole or big-headed or not.
Get away from me. I'm famous now.
He does
Fuck you,
nothing.
redneck.
Yeah, he comes back. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm back and I love town and I'm gonna speak at the high school cotillion and all this shit." And then they're like, "No, you're not, hippie F word for gays." Like what the hell is going on?
Oh, that's
So I don't know if you guys know this story or not. I mean, there is no shortage of funny ass fucked up stories about Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Hunter S. Thompson ran for sheriff in the county that he lived in Colorado one time because he was sick of like the cops trying to tell him he couldn't shoot on his own property and all the fucked up shit he was doing on his property. And he shaved his head completely bald for the debate so that he could refer to the current sheriff as old long hair over here.
Okay.
And the guy had a crew cut, like a flat top.
That's
but because
funny.
he shaved his hair
Right.
bald, he's like, well, if you believe what old long hair over here says.
Well, I'm telling you, they were talking about this guy having long hair. It was not. It was like barely. It was like slightly longer than yours, Owen. It was just like past his ears.
Humans can be stupid. That's what it is. And-
Oh.
yes,
So I was going to say, remember I told you I had an anecdote for you guys, right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
this
good
is
because I'm poisoned.
No.
not antidote,
Oh, that's what I said. Anecdote.
anecdote.
He's
yeah.
going to talk about his antidote.
What do you get bit by a
His
snake?
antidote. Never mind.
No?
Whatever it took
I'll
to
stop.
heal that pussy on your neck. That's an antidote.
That's what I said. Antidote.
A snooze. Snooze.
The snooze.
I'll
call Caesar. He'll come over here and fuck it.
you wait till we play this game. It could have at that time. It could have fit a penis.
I was fingering Owen's neck all the way to work.
Oh yeah.
It's healed up to the point where I can't even get my fingertip in it anymore. So
Oh, man.
no more fun for me.
you might be able to pinky it.
Oh, I'll pinky the shit out.
When you did it, did your fingers come out of his mouth?
No, I felt my tonsil. No,
no, I could bang the uvula back and forth a little bit.
he speed
I was just like,
Sounded like the Liberty Bell.
I'd open my mouth and it'd go. No, we're joking, but wait till we play this game. I tell you what, it's sponge cake day. Wait, did you get your antidote?
Yeah, tell us what your antidote.
Okay. So
Then we're gonna get gross.
I apologize ahead of time because this is a Tampa Bay Rays player where this story starts, right?
Okay.
But honestly, it didn't matter what team it was. When I heard this story, I would have talked about it. So this week, the Rays called up a minor league player, one of their prospects, by the name of Bob Seymour. He's a rookie. He comes I guess he got called up on Monday or Tuesday, right?
Okay.
Well, Thursday night, he did something. He did something that's not been done in 23 years in Major League Baseball.
Masturbate in the dugout.
No, that happens all the time. No, but here's the crazy part because it's nothing that anyone I think. Okay, let's just say it has to do with something he did in the game, but that's not what makes it so special.
Masturbate on the pitcher's mouth. No.
That happens every game.
Fuck. I don't watch a lot of baseball. So I don't
Okay.
Masturbated on
I'll
first
give you
base.
this. So on Thursday night, Bob Seymour hit a home run.
Okay.
Okay. But what about his home run made it the first time that this has happened in 23 years in Major League Baseball?
It shattered a windshield in the parking lot.
No.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It actually hit somebody hard in the face?
No.
No.
It's so simple and stupid, but it's fucking hilarious.
The stitchings came off.
He was holding his
No.
bat backwards.
No.
It hit a bird.
Nope.
Fuck.
He walked around the bases.
He grabbed his crotch and went, hee hee.
No, it was the first time since 2002 that a home run has been recorded in Major League Baseball by a motherfucker named Bob.
No shit.
There has not been a Bob in Major League Baseball in 15 years, and one has not hit a home run since 23 years. There are no Bobs left in baseball. He's the only Bob. Is that fucking nuts? Bob.
That's my dad's name.
Well, they're all Rodriguez now or something like that, right?
That was the funny. When I saw that, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no Bobs in baseball?
Not a lot of Bob Rodriguez.
I'm like, that's. Do you remember the HBO show, The Jinx?
Yes.
About Robert Durst. Remember every time when they were talking about when the guys would take his phone calls from prison, they were all making a joke about it. When it's like, you have a call from a corrections inmate, Bob.
I vaguely remember something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, but I just thought that was endlessly hilarious to me when I heard that. The first home run by a Bob in 23 years.
Yeah,
That's really fun.
People just don't. I mean, you got probably a home run every other minute by a Hunter or a Carson or a Tristan.
Not even a Robert.
But no, Bob. He goes by Bob. So
All right.
a player who's gone by Bob. Like I can think of so many of them. Like just in the history of baseball, you always had a Jimmys and Bobs and Billies and Wills and Bucks and.
Does that
all
mean the
this?
majority of Bobs suck?
Or just people stop naming their kids names like Bob.
Not that we discriminate against.
Yeah, Bob Felder.
Bob-
I mean,
Bobbies.
we've definitely gotten way deep in the name game over the years because, I mean, when I was younger, you were basically named Daniel, Robert, Jeremy, Mike. Mike was, I mean, fucking
Michael.
dude, I knew like 17 fucking Michaels in high
Dude.
school.
P-Lander Z. You know who
But
they
tell,
are?
tell me I'm wrong, right?
No,
Like,
you're right. Listen, P-Lander Z is a punk metal band from Japan. They're from, and we used to play with them all the time with Awesome and the Ass Kickers and Moonman from Mars, right? And they have a song called Too Many Mics. And
Bro.
they play it, like they would do the song on stage, and Mad Tiger, the lead singer, he would go, "Oh, hello, what's your name? Mike? What's your name, Mike? Oh, my, there's so many Mike." And then the
dude.
song would be, "So many Mike, so many Mike."
just our group of like 12 people, including females that like stood in the circle at the start of fucking, high school.
Females named Mike, too?
No, there was three. We had 3 Mikes out of a group of 12 people. And we had, there was like tall Mike, short Mike, I mean, we had to like, you'd put a qualifier on them or a descriptor, excuse me.
Yeah, that's it.
I dig it.
Yeah. It was funny when you get to the second part of the song, he changes it to Joe. So many Joe, so many Joe.
You know why that is. Those are religious names.
Right. Well, yeah, no, Daniel in the Lion's Den. And definitely that's why my mom named me Daniel. Like, it wasn't a secret. I named you Daniel because you walk with God. It's weird.
Those guys are so great.
It's weird being an atheist with my name meaning walk with God.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen one lion yet, so.
Well, that's because your name is Daniel. They stay away from Daniels.
They're afraid of Daniels.
They know the story too. They can
Animals love me. All of them.
Just not lions.
Everyone. Well, yeah, I don't know. I've never been around one.
because you're Daniel.
Maybe they like me.
No.
When was the last time a Bob petted a lion? What you thinking on that Applejack? I noticed you're doing the Applejack over the Blackberry.
Well, I like one flavor all at once, and my mouth is tingly, and I'm thinking we're going to have a problem with this
Has
game show.
has the heat dropped off yet?
Oh yeah, I don't feel heat. No pain whatsoever.
Wait, so are you drinking the apple or the blackberry?
Apple right now?
Yeah?
Then I'm gonna switch
I'm
over to
honestly.
blackberry.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
When you drink as you've been drinking the apple,
Yes.
it gets to a point where you almost feel like you have the like the effervescence of the apple skin, right? Like when you remember you bite an apple and you get that smell. That's what it feels like it does after a bit.
Well, I think it's on my upper lip, and that's why I smell it so
Okay.
much. So.
I'm actually trying to get through this blackberry so I can get a little bit more of that apple. Out of the two, the Applejack I think is definitely my favorite. This is good.
Well, feel free to
And
pour
yet
it in
again,
there.
that's coming from a non-Jack Daniels fan.
Non-Jack
Right.
drinker.
And this, it doesn't have the sour mash flavor. I think you said this is actually distilled from blackberry, right?
Correct.
It's not-
Yes, correct.
So I think that's why I'm liking it. But the apple, what did I end up giving the apple? Like an 8 or 9?
Yeah,
or
you said
something?
like
I'd say the blackberry is like a 7.
Yeah.
It's right under it, but that apple is so good.
The thing about these liquors by Jack Daniels is that a lot of the flavored whiskeys that we've become accustomed to on this show that we've drank are not flavored in the distilling process. They're flavored after distilling. So
Okay.
they distill a whiskey and then they add all of these other things to it to give it the peanut butter flavor. They may actually distill syrup from peanut oil and then add that to it, but they're flavored after the distilling process.
Right, they're
These
not-
Jack Daniels ones, the flavor is in the mash. So they
Right.
put the apple rinds and the apples into the actual mash and distill the liquor from that. So it's like the product comes out of distilling whole. It's not mixed or blended after the fact.
I'm surprised I would give the apple a higher ranking because I mean I vape strawberry, blueberry. I drink this is black cherry. I like the sweeter stuff. So you would think that I would prefer the I would think I would prefer the blackberry.
Somebody would
I
think.
wanted a little bit more sweetness out of it.
Right.
The apple, oh my god! Like I said, after 3 or 4 sips, it's like a goddamn Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
It is delicious. I mean, I'm getting very warm over here. Very, very warm.
If we're talking about the liquor, I like to try to be analytical and give my,
Right, of
give
course.
my-
There's no point if you're not going to. Yeah.
liquor gets me hot and sweaty, man.
Yeah.
And this is doing its job.
there you go. Liquor makes me sweaty, and this is doing its job. I like that. That's a better review than
If
everything
you
I
missed
just
it,
said.
because I don't know if you heard me talk about it last week. So did you hear me talk about why we brought the Applejack in for last week's episode?
I did, but for those listening that might not have listened, go ahead and.
So Applejack was first distilled in the 1600s by the people who'd settled over here from Europe.
Smart men.
That ran out of rum and had no sugar cane, had to find other things to make liquor with,
Of course,
and that's
yes.
where Applejack came from. Where they would make apple cider and then distill the apple cider and ferment it and turn it into a whiskey-based apple
drink. Yeah, exactly. So I hope everybody got that the second time.
Yeah.
Out there listening.
Because we definitely remembered.
And actually, New Jersey is where it started.
Hell yeah. So good for that. Do we want to do this game? No. Do we?
Oh, real quick, shout out to my cousin Matt in New York. He started listening to the show, and he said he really likes it.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Hey, I think we should save the game for the last segment.
Are you sure?
I think so. Because I think, number one,
Oh, I'm going to say some.
anybody who lasts long enough to play this game in the third segment, they're gonna get their money's worth. Also, the more of this liquor goes down, that game's gonna get way more fun.
He's not wrong. I think this is a smart. I mean, he's the producer.
Okay.
right? I mean, it makes sense.
Can we do one as a test one so everybody listening can kind of get a
Gotta
taste of
tease
what
it.
we're going
Yeah,
to do?
tease it. Like, let's set the appointment for the third segment.
All right,
So,
all right.
Definitely
yeah.
put the name out there.
All right.
Yes.
So, well, the name is fluid, kind of like the stuff that came out of my head.
Yeah.
I thought we settled on blah 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 or blah blah blah.
Well, it's definitely blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. It's the most exciting game show ever that we've ever had. It's where I show you a picture zoomed in of either a gooey gash or a gooey no. What
Cream pie or neck pie?
all right, cream pie or neck pie. That's the simplest, easiest.
Neck pie is awesome.
This is the greatest game show ever.
The greatest game ever made.
So just to specify for everyone listening, Owen's big MRSA bursted
I almost
fucking
died.
bulb on the back of his neck.
His neckgasm.
He's taken pictures of this
Every day.
of this gash on the back of his neck, excreting
Ooze.
so many different fluids.
White.
And so you've taken those pictures and you've zoomed super close into them.
Some of them, yes.
And you've also taken pictures of cream pies and zoomed super close into them.
And we all know what cream pies are, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, we don't have to
Delicious
explain.
pastry.
Delicious, yummy pastries.
And so then we have to guess when we see the picture, is that your neck wound or a actual cream pie?
Bing, bing, bing. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And we're going to tease one. You got to stay for the third
Let me
segment.
put on my glasses.
I will just say, it was some of the most disgusting things I've seen in a long time, and it was on the back of my head. And
Well, it's a good thing it was on the back of your head, so you didn't have to look at it.
Right. Can you imagine seeing it?
Yeah.
I kept that shit covered up as much
That's
as I
where
could.
Brittany walked in front of you for a week.
Honey, don't turn your back to me. It makes me want to vomit.
You're making a joke, but when she would come in the bathroom when I'm like cleaning it and shit.
Milking it.
No, I was just,
Milking it.
that's what happened to the beginning. I mean, you got to get the
He was sitting on the sink with a mirror in front of him, popping it into the mirror.
No, I had an industrial milking machine.
You need an anecdote.
Yeah, whenever she'd come in there, I'd like turn my body so she couldn't stare at it. Because, I mean, it's fucking gross. It looked like a bullet wound on the back of my head, and I was walking around. So, that's the game. I'm going to show you a picture here, and you've got to figure out whether it's a cream pie or neck pie. First picture up right here. It's zoomed way in. Is that
Oh, man, that's so close.
a creamy infection or a pastry perfection?
I think I see a clitoris.
I'm going to guess that's a neck pie.
Neck pie.
I'm going to say cream pie.
We got neck pie and cream pie, and I've labeled these on the back so I know exactly which one this is. It's kind of got that brownish color. It kind of looks like maybe hair and
I
some
was
goop.
going to say there's a little hair on top, and it looks like a...
But I don't know why you would have hair on a cream pie. This is a chocolate cream pie.
Wait, I said cream pie.
You did. But, yeah. So bing, bing, one for you. So we have more
it
to
was
play.
an actual cream pie. It was the pastry.
It was pastry, exactly.
Okay.
So we've got more
That's
to
not
play.
what I was expecting.
What? I don't understand. I said cream pie. That's pretty
Okay.
specific,
Yeah,
right?
All right.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
When we come back in the second segment, I can still count, so I'm not too drunk. You have a musical
Yes.
Feature.
a death.
Unfortunately, because of the YouTube shit, I can't really play the music, but we can talk about
Yeah,
it.
we can talk about it. And I think that somebody else who's on the program, some Metal Joe, sometimes I think
Yeah.
this really touched him. And I
My
think he wanted to
brother,
talk
yeah,
about
my brother, a lot of people, man. I'll tell the story. Well, yeah, there's a lot too. I'll talk about
it.
it.
And we'll get into the hologram reality bullshit in the next segment. So anyway, you want to play some music?
Yep, this is Ballistic Picnic by Dodger. You're listening to Pop Culture Radio.
Woo!
I see what you are.
Ponzi scheme pulled the wool over my eyes. Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover my life savings of $36,000. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Chet. I was honored to recover over $40,000 for Chet after a local gym took him for a dumbbell, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. Ponzi schemes are illegal. You don't need two other friends to tell you. Visit AskTheCrab.com. That's crab with a K, and you've got a case.
After spilling a hot beverage on my pants, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $14,000 for me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
However, I specialize in only one area, you. Go to AskTheCrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you. With Crab Newberg, you've got a case.
After my grunkle misdiagnosis, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $140,000 for me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Valentino. I was honored to recover $140,000 for Valentino, and I'd be willing to help you too. Grunkle is a very serious congenital condition. If you've been misdiagnosed, go to AskTheCrab.com.
After being laid off, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover $2.1 million from me. Thank you, Mr. Newberg.
You're welcome, Joe. I was honored to recover $2.1 million for Joe after he was fired from his job, and I'd be willing to help you too. I've graduated from an accredited law school and passed an intensive examination in the state of Florida. No one has the right to treat you like dirt, but if they do, I will make them pay. Simply go to AskTheCrab.com and see what Crab Newberg can do for you.
After my illiteracy prevented me from reading the slippery when wet sign, Attorney Crab Newberg was able to recover me $50,000. Thanks, Mr. Newberg.
Have you ever been hungry? Boy knows I have. And sometimes you just don't know where to go. That's why I started Steve's House of Food, where you can get all your favorite foods. Located in my house, Steve's House of Food has all your favorite foods like chicken, nacho, beef, bean, beets, bread, pan-seared foie gras with a Merlot reduction served on polenta, and snacks. Steve's House of Food, where your favorite foods are now also my favorite foods as well. Please come to my house. Please.
Do you handle sensitive information across your servers, but hate taking the responsibility of serious repercussions if they're mishandled? Introducing Hillary Mail. It's like Snapchat for national secrets.
My ex must have accidentally sent me nudes.
What? No way.
Should I open it?
Let me see. Yeah.
No way, Jose. Or in Espanol, soy tu abuelita.
Nothing sticks on Hillary, and it shouldn't stick on you.
I just emailed my boss and told him off.
Aren't you worried you'll be fired?
Nope.
I mean, you're gonna be fired.
I got Hillary Mail.
Mike emailed awfully late.
I stand with you if you stand with me, regardless of what you stand for.
Hillary Mail, for when you just want to do whatever you want to do.
I'm Sergeant Barkus Clayton. In the 2 decades of my professional career in Central Florida, nothing has twisted up my gut more than the cowards who've taken the baby swans from Lake Eola. The poor mother goose calls day and night for her babies, and now she's calling me. The so-called signet caper is nothing more than a depraved, hollow individual seeking out the most innocent life form to torment and terrorize. I vow to track these suspects down using force if I must. If you're the one who did this heinous crime, me and the crime ender's gonna find you. Only a jackass would do something that stupid. Or maybe you don't have a brain in that ugly head of yours. If that's the case, I can't help you. but I will find you. And maybe, if you turn yourself in, I'll go easy on you. But rest assured, Central Florida, Sergeant Barkis Clayton will be vigilant, ever present, gun in hand and law on my side. I will not lose this fight, and you can take that to the bank of Lake Eola.
The Blackwell Building, Wednesday, 9:15 a.m.
Why are you standing so close to the printer?
The paper's so warm when it comes out.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one.
Oh, this place is freezing all the time.
I know, right?
So I'm not the only one?
Ladies, if you have time to be standing around, you certainly have time to be working. Don't you have anything you could be doing right now?
Yeah. Like maybe have a core temperature of more than 65 degrees.
It's so cold. I can't type.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. I just get back to work. That's all I want.
I can't.
Someone needs to take charge around here.
Someone needs to light a fire in this bitch. Give me the papers, Alice.
Wait, what?
Men are always telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. Now they have a stranglehold on the AC.
Hold on. The thermostat is right over there. Literally, I can see it from here. It's 20 feet away. I have no control over that.
Oh, right. It's always somebody else, never you, Harold.
Smash the windows!
You guys realize this is a felony, right?
My nipples could cut diamonds, Harold. Diamonds.
Like, you're going to jail, or at least there's a hefty fine.
Cold as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Did you know male-controlled thermostats are the #1 leading cause of workplace violence? Don't be Harold. Always keep your thermostat set to 82 degrees. It's the only way to stay safe.
Now, from Future Entertech comes the latest killer app, Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today. Call in sick while avoiding accountability.
I couldn't believe it. I had this super hot guy stay over, and I just couldn't even. All I had to do was answer a few simple prompts.
Dear boss, with my deepest regrets,
Angela.
am unable to perform my duties today due to...
No, I'm sick. Stomach, headache. I'm sick.
Sincerely,
Angela.
Sicker's patent-pending algorithm is designed to get you a hassle-free day off whenever you need it.
I woke up with a case of anal glaucoma. You know, I couldn't see my ass going to work today. Let me tell you, sick is a real life changer.
Dear boss, with my deepest regrets,
Hey, Johnny!
am unable to perform my duties today due to...
Johnny, you gotta get her here. See what this hand does. Hey, let me get a shot. Shot for everybody.
Sincerely,
Sicker, taking care of your tomorrow, today.
Coming soon to the parking lot of a mid-level amphitheater near you, it's the Out of Touch Music Festival. Do you like spending the entire day in the hot sun thinking, oh yeah, I remember them. They toured for over 30 years and now you'll wait over 30 minutes to hear that one song. They couldn't replicate their initial success, but they didn't break up. Each act guaranteed to have at least one original member. The Out of Touch Music Festival. It's not that new music is bad or you're too old. It's both.
Hey, I'm world-famous radio personality, Pinkman. You may remember me from your radio. I'm here to tell you about the newest app craze. It's called Pinky Man Go. Using the power of augmented reality, Pinky Man Go allows you to find real-life objects in the real world. Wow.
I got loose changes. It was under the couch.
Nice. You can trade that in for Pinky points, and then I can buy chips.
Phone chargeroo. Oh my god. It was just there.
You just unlocked a side quest. Now go find my phone.
Okay.
Guys, I just found Carkeezy.
Perfect. I'm late for work anyway. Everyone get out of my apartment. Douchebags.
Pinky Man Go!
I love Pinky Mango.
From the makers of Sicker.
Hi.
I often wonder what kind of a future we're going to leave behind for the children, you know?
Hey, John.
Howdy, Dale. You all right?
This is John. He's been a Continental truck driver for over 35 years.
They said, basically, you can't have the trees no more, can't chop them. There ain't none left, which I know is false. I pass them by every day, driving.
Recent congressional hearings have decimated his trucking routes, carrying precious timber from Washington State to Washington, D.C.
They call it damaging the earth. What about me? I need to feed my kids, and that's by driving a truck filled with lumber. The future concerns me right now, if I have enough money to feed my kids, yeah?
Environmental groups are petitioning against American jobs at an alarming rate, citing global climate change on so-called deforestation. Tell your state senator that American jobs are more important than trees. The planet can wait. John can't.
This message paid for by Americans for Work.
Every year, people spend thousands of dollars on pedigreed show-quality dogs. Fancy, right? Now look at your own dog. I'll wait. Feeling like the dollar value of your beloved pooch might be a little lacking? Hi, I'm Charlie Sousa. With my patented formula for canine restoration, my team and I flipped over 800 dogs last year alone. And this year, we hope to double, triple, or even quadruple the value of your domesticated best friend. Paid $100 for your chihuahua at a rescue shelter? We'll take that little shaky son of a bitch and duct tape a spoiler to his hiney, increasing downforce and road traction. Bingo, bango, bongo! That mutt is easily worth his weight in pure commemorative figurines. It's as easy as that. Has Rex's eyesight started to fail in his twilight years? My system will teach you to prop him up in front of a piano while wearing sunglasses as we pipe in the music of a beloved king of blind piano, Ray Charles. Rex's net worth has just increased by 11%. It's just that easy! Flip That Dog LLC is the only solution you'll need for all your dog estimates, restoration, and reappraisals. Hire us today or buy my new book, Life's a Bitch, and Now I'm Rich, by Charles Sousa. Call now! Don't spend money on your pooch. Make it. Flip that dog! Woo!
I'm Julian Assange, owner of Julian Assange's Sausage House, located at Flat 3B in the Embassy of Ecuador in London. If you can't get enough of hundreds of thousands of leaked emails about banal topics of insignificance, at least fill up on me sausage. And for dessert, enjoy a conspiracy in 3 delicious flavors: Crooked Clinton coconut, Don't Deport Me Bro mango, and Hacker's surprise. No surprise here, it's criminally good. Haha. Julian Assange's Sausage House. In the Embassy of Ecuador in London. Help pay for me cost of living. Free sausage to Swedes.
Imagine the opulence of Broadway captured via video. Behold, the future of Broadway is no longer confined to Manhattan. Introducing Super TV3's latest production, Hamilton the Musical. Yes, Hamilton the Musical will take you on a tanned journey through the eyes of arguably this generation's greatest actor, George Hamilton. Written in a sing-song fashion, George Hamilton speaks about his upbringing.
Born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1939. A terribly handsome baby. Thank you.
George Hamilton offers us his greatest asset in his singing voice, like this song called
It's Like Love at First Bite,
and gives crippling insight into the dark side of Hollywood.
Susan St. James has halitosis. Take that one to the bank. Thank you.
George Hamilton is George Hamilton in Hamilton the Musical.
Welcome back to Politics Radio. Again, this is Ballistic Picnic by Dodger. I just realized the first time I've ever looked at the song list on this album in 20 fucking years. 2 out of the first 5 songs have the word picnic in them, the song title. This is a compilation album, of course, of many artists, so there's no way that Dodger and Yip Yip could have
figured it out.
Conspired to both give us picnic songs.
Yip Yip sounds like such a savant, though.
I'll play the Yip Yip song going to break. Yip Yip is one of the most interesting acts I've ever had the opportunity to work with. It was 2 guys who, if you were to see them like sitting in a room somewhere, you would go, oh, what the fuck are these nerds doing here? Mm-hmm. But those 2 nerds were programming geniuses. All of their music was MIDI and electronically programmed, and they would perform in checkerboard suits in front of a checkerboard background with strobe lights on them. So it created this weird ass you could not, it was just it felt like you were on acid. It was just weird movements going on in front of this checkerboard background. It was so
I was
crazy.
Say they'd like bleed into the background.
They did, yeah. It was so crazy. Like they had like a MIDI saxophone and MIDI wind instruments on top of they both had, they were like, what's the French group, the French band, Daft Punk.
Okay.
Kind of like Daft Punk, yeah. But
I didn't know Daft Punk was French.
Yeah.
They look like robots to me.
So I brought it up a couple weeks ago on the show. We were talking about how Ron Funches, the comedian, has been dropping these videos on YouTube where he's claiming to be the new CEO of Astronomer since the Coldplay concert, and the new CEO of Target, and the new president of Nintendo America.
Real quick, can you hand me that apple?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
So he's dropped a couple more since the last time we talked about it. And I know Bushy, I think this is the one that Bushy's seen. Here we go. Let's see.
Hi. I know it's terrible out there.
Oh, no, this is not
stressful. Feels like the whole world's against you. You don't have to pretend like it's all okay.
Breathe.
Because it's really not. Stay alive for Grand Theft Auto 6. They've been working on it for over a decade. Michael, Trevor, Franklin. Imagine how upset all the protagonists of Grand Theft Auto be if you died. I hope you're feeling strong and brave and loved. I know it's rough, but we'll get through it together.
Dude, all bullshit aside, though, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be ridiculous.
That's what I've heard. I've been trying to get Florida Joker to be on the show with us, and he started boxing now, so his schedule is crazy. Like, he's already asleep at this point.
Okay.
But because he's been training like from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every fucking day.
He looks like he should fight something.
He just had his first fight not too long ago, and it's crazy. They put him up. This whole like celebrity boxing thing that goes on. He's got notoriety from his mugshots and the Florida Joker thing and all that. But they put him up against a guy who's like a foot taller than him, and the guy's hitting him before he even got off his ring stool.
Damn.
So he's gonna, but he didn't get embarrassed. The referee stopped the fight way prematurely. But hopefully I'll get him on the show and we'll talk about it because he is featured in this game. They used his likeness and created a character that looks just like him on the game, but will not give him any credit. It's fucking hilarious. All right, so this is the one that I think Bushy's seen.
How irritating.
Hi, I'm Ron Funches, the new black CEO of SeaWorld.
Yeah.
We heard down at Carnival Cruises, they were beating some haters, stopping you from doing your wobble and click-clacking your fans. My one question is, why you want to get on a big boat full of white people anyway? That didn't work out well the first time. So we figured they gonna let my niggas out at sea. We gonna bring the sea to my niggas. So welcome to Black Sea World. You ever want to pop out and get your eagle on next to an orca? Now you can. Play spades with a starfish. Turn up with a turtle at a swim-up bar. You can get your hair braided in less than an hour by an octopus. And that motherfucker is good. And we're no longer gonna hide it when an orca or shark dies. Instead, there'll be 50% off on our Friday fish fry. We'll also have concerts from your favorite rappers from the early 2000s that owe the IRS a lot of money. We got Fat Joe. We got the Yin Yang Twins. And we renamed all of our animals after black heroes. Come meet Frederick Duckfish, Ghostface Killer Whale, Harriet Tubman, the turtle. So come to Black Sea World, where it don't matter if you can't swim. Hi.
Dude, when he said "get your eagle on" next to an orca, I fucking lost it. I was so fucking...
He's been my favorite comedian for a very long time, but this stuff he's doing now is just so goddamn funny.
I imagine eagle is some kind of dance. What did he mean by that? I mean,
"Get your eagle on" is a dance.
Okay.
There's a.
Did you see it? Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Nelly
cut you off.
song.
Did you see the one that he did about astronomer?
No, I want to see that one.
The astronomer. I'll play it again because we played it a couple weeks ago, but you haven't seen it. I'm curious to
get your eagle on.
Get your eagle on. Get your eagle.
Hi, I'm Ron.
It's pretty close.
The new Black CEO of Astronomer. I'm not sure exactly what we do here, but I'll tell you one thing. I know I love my wife. I'm teasing. I'm not married. It's just that Astronomer has lost a lot of goodwill lately, so they decided to borrow some of mine. And I'll tell you some things about me. You'll never catch me at a Coldplay concert. I don't know Coldplay. I don't know role play. I don't do any of that kinky shit. P in the V, straight up. That's all I'm about. Now, have I grinded up next to a butt at a Adina Howard concert back in the late 90s? Sure, but who hasn't? Now, if you excuse me, I have a little meeting with the former CEO's wife.
Y'all remember Adina Howard?
PMV.
Dina Howard?
Yeah, you remember Adina Howard?
I do not.
She was married to Mr. Howard.
It was like she had a song. It was like "Freak in the morning, freak in the evening,
Freak at supper time."
Yeah, something like that.
When you got freaking, no, that was the pizza bagel song.
It's I don't know. Will we get in trouble if we play Adina Howard?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it sucks. Like, I can't do any of that.
Dina Howard.
Adina Howard.
Adina.
But
well, if we talk over
it, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, don't make it work. It has to work more.
Adina Howard, freak like me.
Yeah.
Freak like me.
But we'll play it on the porch.
Hold on.
I'll twerk to Adina Howard on the porch.
No, hold on. How do you spell karaoke? Don't worry, karaoke. This is how we're going to get around it. We're going to play the karaoke version. I'll sing it for you.
Wait. Does that count?
No.
Possibly. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because the karaoke versions are not
copyrighted.
Yeah.
I don't remember the lyrics.
I'm waiting for the lyrics to show up.
I'm gonna freak in the morning, freak in the evening, freak in the afternoon.
See, that sounds like the pizza bagel song.
I want to.
It was catchy. It was a good. I think she was a one-hit wonder.
I got little freakness inside, and you know that the man has got to deal with it. I don't care what they. I have never heard this song before.
Say it.
I'm not about to pay nobody's way, cause it's all about the dog in me.
Just like me, for me.
It's when the blues shows up. If you're that kind of man, cause I'm the kind of girl. I got a freaky secret. Everybody sing, cause we don't give a damn. Okay, that's enough of this shit. Is that the song you're talking about?
Yeah, no, that's it. You did it perfectly. That's just how it sounds.
No copyright infringement there.
She was like a one-hit wonder. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the only. I mean, that's the only song I can think of by her.
I'd hit it and quit it too.
So what I'm trying to get at is it was a pretty good, funny, abstract joke. You know what I mean? Like there's only a certain amount of people that are going to know that who Adina Howard is.
Yeah, it was very funny. Good job.
It's when he said, but it's funny because the way he says, "Have I grinded up on a butt?" It's like
P in the V.
That's all I'm about.
All right. Now I want to hear this next story. There is a Brent Hines. He passed away. He was the guitarist for what?
Mastodon. Yes.
Now Mastodon is like an old elephant or something, right? From a long time ago.
Super heavy rock group.
Yes. Well, a mastodon is a prehistoric animal.
Yes.
It was like a big elephant with hair.
Yeah. So
hairy elefante.
I'm actually sending Metal because I know Metal Joe is pretty broke up about all this too. So I sent Metal Joe a link so he can maybe jump in
That
with
was
us.
a Howard Stern joke.
But I'm sorry, I was talking and I didn't hear you, and I hate when people do that to me. What was it you said?
I said Harry Elefante.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Barry
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
6 foot, 7
Stupid
foot,
because I
8
had to
foot
Gary
punch.
Delabonte.
Right, and I said
Gary-
Harry Elefante.
Okay.
It's always a good joke when you got to explain it.
It'd be funnier if we were. I
was like, nobody laughed at my fucking Harry Belafonte.
I mean, with all the rumors that are going around now, that maybe Gary Delabonte will be available, and we could have him in here. It'd be funnier if he was like,
Oh,
here.
that'd be crazy.
Oh yeah, about the Howard thing, you know.
Is he not on there anymore?
Something's happened. No, well,
They're on summer break right now. He comes back on the 2nd, but in the last couple of weeks, there's been all these rumors. Like there was an email leaked, and he might be fired.
Oh no!
But I mean, his contract ends at the end of this year. I think it's all publicity to try to get re-signed. I
Right.
mean, he's in his 70s now, which
I
mean,
don't imagine that something happened where.
no, he's not in his 70s. Howard is in his 70s.
That's what I'm saying. Howard.
Yeah, yeah. But there's already. I'm not going to say anything. All I can tell you is Howard is not going anywhere. So just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
Yeah.
so. I mean, he's got quite the empire there, and I mean, he only does 3 days a week now. Which I mean, I say only that he still does a huge amount of work. So
I mean,
don't-
I haven't listened in forever, but that's what got me into talk radio was Howard and the Monsters.
104.1. Back
It was
in the day.
it was actually the Russ and Bo show and Howard Stern. That's how
Russ
long ago
and
it
Bo
was.
and Dirty Jim. Put the pedal to the metal and listen to them. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
God, I remember that. Now Dirty Jim is Jim Colbert of the Jim Colbert Show.
Yeah.
So congratulations to him.
So, all right. So long story short, Mastodon is a metal band. They're a metal band on the same level as like how would you describe
like Korn or
no
heavier, right?
Not necessarily heavier, super
Sepultura?
progressive on this level of like very proggy like
Not Sepultura.
think about if you took Rush and Tool and they had a baby, that's Mastodon.
Okay.
So it super.
See, I would think I would say it was like heavier than that even.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could
Maybe
be,
just
but the
I will
complex.
say I haven't listened to like all their songs or anything.
They're
I've heard-
super. They were super. The musicality of their stuff and what they wrote was very, very good. So I know Metal Joe is in the waiting room on the show. I can see you, Joe. I'm trying to tell my story before you come on the air because you're gonna fucking railroad me. So let me finish my fucking story, Metal Joe. I saw you call me motherfucker because I can read lips, motherfucker. He's flipping me the bird in the little window that you guys can't see right now. So anyway, Brent Hines was in the band Mastodon. My brother and I got to play some shows with him. He had another band called Fiend Without a Face that was his band from like before Mastodon, and they a couple times a year they would tour around and we would open for them. And so one night this was June of 2016. It was like a week after Pulse happened, right?
Oh.
So Brent and Fiend Without a Face come through town. We're playing with him at Will's Pub. And we show up, and him and all the guys all have these rainbow ribbons pinned to their shirts, and I was like, oh, dude, that's cool, man, like, because it meant something in Orlando at that time, right after Pulse.
Still does.
So what happened was they got into town, but before they came to Will's, they went down to the memorial, and they dumped all their money from the night before into the fucking donation bin for Pulse, and then came and played the show.
Yeah.
And then Brent Hines, who is a fucking metal god. He always said he wasn't a metal guy. He was a music guy, but he was a metal fucking god. He was an amazing guitar player and he was a generational talent as far as music in general, but the way he played guitar was different than anybody else. He had a weird way of thinking about music, and so he had to play it for the rest of us to be able to hear it. Seems weird saying that, but but what's crazy is that night he was on a shit ton of mushrooms. I was buying him beers. He's smoking weed in the parking lot at Will's. We had the best time in the world. And then after the show, he ends up stumbling over to Little Indies where Eugene Snowden was playing 10 Pints of Truth. And then he sits in and plays blues guitar for another 2 hours with Eugene Snowden. And those guys over there from like the legendary JCs, like he just like melded in like a normal fucking dude, which is not what you expect from a guy who's touring opening for Judas Priest and Metallica, you know?
Wow.
But he was just a super fucking cool guy and a lot of fun to be around, and it just sucks when somebody's life ends from not their own fucking fault. He was riding his motorcycle and a motherfucker didn't hit a yield sign, and now he's not with us.
Oh,
you know?
God, and it wasn't. You hear something like that, and you think rock stars, probably drugs or going too fast, speeding, but it was somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
God damn.
So let me pull Metal Joe up here because I know Metal Joe wants to talk about it.
Fucking time.
You fucking asshole.
Oh,
hey, Metal Joe, how you doing?
What's up, Owen? What's up, Owen? Hey, Mastodon was a killer band.
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah, they were good.
Okay, hang up. That was enough.
Thank you for your tribute.
No,
good job, Joe.
Thanks.
I imagine
I'm supposed to be at a concert right now.
Well, I'm glad you put them on hold for a more important thing like this.
No, I didn't feel like going.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Actually, Great White and Slaughter.
Oh, you didn't want to burn up.
No, I didn't want to burn up today. Very funny.
Sounds like a hot show.
Assholes.
Wait, why did Brent's death hit you so hard? Did you know that?
Well, I knew the band really well. I came to America. I would come see him.
Oh,
They're very rare.
They're from Atlanta.
It's very rare that they toured in America.
They're from Atlanta, Joe.
Yeah.
Mastodon.
Mastodon's from Atlanta.
Mastodon. Yeah, I know.
But they were really big overseas.
Fan base is huge in Germany.
Oh yeah. Of course, yes. Well, yeah, but they're
That's where you'll find most Mastodon.
Brent used to go to all the motorcycle and van rallies all over, like Orlando, Daytona.
He's Daytona.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends who knew him, not knowing that he was Brent from Mastodon, because he was just the guy who would drink. He would drink Cuervo out of the bottle, out of a handle at the van rally.
Yeah,
like, oh, that's that guy who can down a whole bottle of Cuervo.
You know what? A long time ago, when I used to ride Daytona bike week. I ran into Buff Bagwell.
Oh yeah.
And now I just heard he got his leg amputated.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that sucks.
That's very sad.
Yeah, thanks. We're trying to be a positive
How is
show.
that relevant to the dude dying? Talk about the Mastodon.
This is stuff that's affecting him.
Yeah, no, I thought you asked him.
You were talking about bikers.
Oh yeah. So he was a biker, and his leg is no longer here with us.
But anyway, I know
Joe,
the odds hit me really hard.
Yeah.
Hit everybody hard, especially Sharon.
Joe, have you ever ridden a Mastodon?
No.
You look like someone that would ride a Mastodon.
Oh,
no, I don't
shit,
think
Joe,
so. I don't think so.
I keep forgetting to look at the video. Hey, Joey.
What is that? Where are you at? You're always.
I'm at Icon Park.
Oh, I thought it was like a Hess station.
No.
No.
He's shooting a commercial for Phoenix University.
I'm at Icon Park.
Where's the wheel?
I'm at the bar. The Icon Park.
But where's the wheel? Where's the wheel? The Ferris wheel.
It's in the back.
You're Phoenix.
I'm at the front bar.
All right.
Hey, Joe, can you just say, enroll for classes now? What are you going to do with your life?
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh, that was the joke of the night. God damn it.
It does look like an industrial school or something like behind him.
It looks like he's doing a commercial for a fucking online college.
Hey, do you see any foreigners there?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
You should go up to one and ask them live on air how they feel about Brent Hines dying.
No. I don't think they would.
I thought I might have them there for a second.
No, this ain't practical jokers.
Hey, so Joe, last week you went and saw Joey Belladonna over at Conduit.
Yes, I did.
Yes, and the opening band was the guys who play our opening theme, American Party Machine.
Yeah, I knew them. I knew them at Spooky Empire.
Yeah, what'd you think of the show?
They do it on a very good show.
Yeah,
I think I'm in love with their bass player. The girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I was like, the other bass player is the one who is our buddy Dan.
No, the girl.
Yeah. What do you? And I guess you got to meet Joey Belladonna.
Yes, I did. I got a picture with him. Everything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was only $100.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Joey Belladonna is the original singer of Anthrax.
Okay.
Yeah, against still is singer of Anthrax.
Tell us about his anecdote.
He's back now. Yes.
Does he have both his legs?
Well, Anthrax. Oh, shut up.
But Antidote was a good tie-in there. Come on now. Anthrax.
Oh my god.
It was very good. Sorry for stepping over that. No. Hopping over it with one leg.
Oh, you guys are bad.
Hey, well, we're here to make you forget about all the problems of the day. And you're feeling a little bit better, right?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling great.
All right, good. I don't know if you know this or not, Joey, but I almost died. What happened? I was on death's doorstep.
I did hear something. What happened? What happened?
It's a long story, but I wonder. Can I play sound effects while he's on the thing?
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering if I know we're jumping into it, but would you like to play one round of what do we call it?
Cream pie or neck pie?
You need get your announcer voice and do that. Hold on. Go. Welcome to this. Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah. Right. Hold on. Let me get your music going. Ready?
Welcome to another exciting edition of Cream Pie or Neck Pie.
Woo! That sounds exciting. All right, Joey, what has happened is earlier this month I contracted.
I fingered his neck and he got a disease.
I got a finger release.
Finger release? What?
I got fingered in my neck. No.
He got MRSA, Joe.
Oh my God.
He had
Oh my
MRSA.
God.
I got a bad infection called MRSA, and it dissolved my neck basically. But I'm good. I'm good to go here. And I've actually I took pictures every day of the horrible infection and my neck melting. And I've blown up a couple pictures. And
Are you drinking milk? This isn't a good game to drink milk.
I've blown up a couple pictures of either actual cream pie or my neck pie. Do you know what a cream pie is? You know, like a delicious cream pie?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay. I would think you'd be able to figure out whether we have a cream pie or a neck pie here. But I want, if you could, Dan, hold this up to the camera. Can you see which camera do you see the best?
It'll be up there.
All right. Hold this up. I want you to look at this picture closely. I don't know how much detail you can get through the internet and the camera, but is this picture a cream pie or my neck pie, my MRSA pie neck dissolving? See that little white stuff? What is that? Is that neck?
Yeah. That's a neck pie. That's a neck pie.
You think that's neck? You don't think that's some delicious cream inside of a pie? You think that's my neck melting and that white stuff's about to drip out?
I think that's your neck melting.
All right. You two want to take a look real quick? Joey thinks it's neck pie.
I'm going to agree with Joe. I'm going to say neck pie.
Yeah, I think that's neck pie.
You think
for
that's
sure.
neck pie?
There's a lot of hair. If it's a cream pie, it was a hairy
I think I lost you.
pastry.
It could be 1970s cream pie.
I didn't think about that.
I'm very extensive in my research.
In the 70s, did they put hair in their cream pies?
Okay,
Of course they did.
You all agree that it might be neck pie?
I think it's neck pie.
Yeah, neck pie.
Well, you're all right. Look at that fucking nasty fucking shit right there.
Hold on. I'll hold it up for Joe.
It's fucking nasty. That is neck pie. Ugh. I survived that shit.
Well, God bless you. You survived.
Yeah, well, thank you. The hole was about 1.5 inches wide, and about.
I'll be honest with you. When I see that on the back of your neck, you're lucky you didn't get a real cream pie. That looks like a straight up bag on the back of your head, dude.
I told you we drove for 4 hours, so you don't know he didn't.
Anyway, all right, Joe. Hey, listen. When I was close to death,
he thought about you.
I'll be honest, I didn't. But
I've been close to death myself.
I know. I'm just so happy to be here right now at this moment with you and you guys. And
I'm close to death every day.
And to be honest, I wasn't that close to death. I mean, I was like maybe 3 blocks away from it.
No, I've been close to death. I know what it's like. So.
Yeah.
Death adjacent.
So anyway,
Death
all right,
adjacent is probably
a good band.
A good term.
Yeah.
Joey, any last things you want to get out there? Thank you for calling in, by the way, and add in your little thing about
by the way, I understand. I my show. It should be up in about another month or two.
All right. The Metal Joe Show.
Yes, and I'm probably you will talk later. You will talk later.
All right. No problem. MetalJoeShow.com, right?
Right.
I'm available as a co-host for $100 an episode.
You wish.
Hey, worth a try.
100 pennies.
I take tips.
How about $20?
I got a tip for you, Joe.
Hey,
I promise you,
I'm
only
not
be the
giving
tip.
$20.
It's just the tip.
It's just the tip. All right, Joe, man. Stay healthy. Stay awesome.
Right.
We'll see you later, my man.
All right, see you, buddy.
See you guys. Bye.
All right, bye.
I really like this Applejack. It is so fucking good. Oh my god!
You know what? Out of everything I've had tonight, the root beer is the best.
I forgot to grab one. Remind me to grab
The
one
root beer. The root beer is definitely
The root beer does not taste like alcohol, and that's from sip one sober. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I drank some alcohol and I've drank 2 or 3 and now the alcohol taste disappears. It does not have an alcohol flavor. Period.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No. You're. That is. Like I said, that's what makes that so dangerous.
Hey, we had a couple listeners' feedback. This is one that I wanted to ask too. We won't get to all of them. We have. Is it okay to?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We have it looks like Lindsay, spelled weird, so it might be a fake name. I don't know. They said there's a rapper on the show. I imagine they're talking about you. Wants to know where the new rap song is. I guess we've been teasing that there's been a new rap song coming.
It's in the lab.
It's in the lab. We're working on it.
All right. Well, I'm just saying the public is demanding it.
I know. But hey, if I didn't have to work a fucking job, I have an actual job.
So in the meantime, for those wanting more of PCR Bush, or what's your rap name? PCR Bush?
PCR Bush. How do you not know that?
Well, I thought that was changing to get rid of the PCR part or something. No. All right. Well, PCR
Was
Bush.
Big Gravy?
Gravy Bush. Never mind.
Neck Gravy. That's his new name.
Or no, what is it? Death Adjacent. I'm changing it.
Death Adjacent.
Or no. What did I say last show? Mr. Sterling.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm changing to Mr. Sterling.
No, but you keep PCR Bush, but you have an alter ego, Mr. Sterling, and then you have all these other characters that you can.
Well, I mean,
draw
the song we're working on sounds like I have an alter ego.
Yeah.
For sure.
It is definitely schizophrenic.
Yeah, I dig it though.
Yeah.
What?
Look.
What's the other feedback? You said there was more than
Come
one.
on, what you got?
Come on.
It's about how awesome we are.
Bring
and
it.
how the show is.
Well, of course, but that's all. That's
Well,
most of the emails.
can we make sure that Brittany's not listening?
She is listening.
Oh, well, it's just.
She said there was an echo on Joe's voice.
Well, what would it bother her that there was a?
Well, because a lot of the male listeners enjoy her, the way she yells at people, and how and okay, this has come up before about how intense she is. So she's a very passionate woman.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
I'm jealous. I wish I could be that passionate.
You want it 24/7?
No, not jealous of being around it. Jealous of not being it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No.
He wishes he had her
attitude.
Too.
I do too, because she is so honest,
Yeah.
and it comes out immediately, and you have no question where you stand with the girl.
Exactly. You don't have to ever question where you stand in her. Yeah.
So it does get exhausting sometimes and scary. She sounds like she's mad sometimes when she's just fucking happy and whatever.
Oh, did she tell you what happened when on Wednesday when she came in for? Okay, so she came to my work to have some service done on their SUV.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard this.
And somebody that works there recognized her from the show.
Oh no shit!
And came up to me and said, "Hey, is that the girl?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes,
"Oh my god, is that Boston Break?
Can I talk to her?" And I go, "Of course."
Are normal
and
people
so
allowed to talk with her?
she's sitting in the lounge with the baby carriage with the 2 babies, and he comes up and he goes, "Excuse me, but fuck Boston and fuck everybody from Boston.
No, oh my God.
It was the guy that called in. He recognized her and he was saying, yeah, fuck Boston and fuck
That's
everybody.
great.
But
That's
then
awesome.
right after he said that, they both laughed and then they bonded over the fact that William is only 2 months or is a month younger than his daughter. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I thought it was funny how he's like, hey, is that her? And I go, the Big Poppy? And I go, yeah. Hey, fuck everybody from Boston.
That's pretty. Yeah, she did tell me that. I
Yeah.
And she said, like, I sent her there. I made sure, like, I probably could have switched my schedule
Oh,
around.
so this wasn't bullshit. She told me why you said. He told her, you can go get the oil change, but you need to take the kids with you. And I was like, oh, of course, so he can have the kids out of the house so he can work?
Exactly. That was
no,
the main reason.
that's not why. Tell her. Tell
Jack
her.
off on the toilet playing King
No.
Shot.
Tell him why.
The main reason, of course, was what he said, so I could have some time at the house by myself. But
Yeah.
I could have switched things around and kept the babies with me. But I said, baby, listen, you're beautiful, and I am totally turned on by you. And for me to think that other guys out there don't share that feeling, it's ludicrous. So you need to go to the car place with both of the kids, because the one's in school, both of the kids to get the oil changed with the double stroller and leave me here alone so that other guys will know that you're stocked up, you got a man, and they'll stay away from you.
She told me, Owen said I have to bring the kids because he didn't want any other dudes hitting on me.
And you know what?
You know what? That low key, that's kind of slick. That's pretty good.
What's the best part is I told her
That's
about
devious.
it. So it made her feel good.
Yeah.
It
made her feel good, and you got what you wanted.
And she bragged about. I didn't know about this. She more or less bragged about it to Dirt.
Yeah, she told me
in a probably in a negative way. The way this motherfucker told me to come here with my kids. You know, she does this. She complains while bragging at the same time. You know,
bragging.
Yeah. It's really confusing sometimes because I think she's mad and yelling at me. I'm like, everything you say is positive and happy. She's like, I'm not mad.
Braggaining.
But yeah. So guys out there, you know, you got a woman, you got some kids. You know,
man.
You want the kids out of the house. Just tell her that you
Tell
love
them
her.
that you're afraid she's so hot that if she doesn't bring the kids, she'll come back pregnant.
It could happen.
Especially if she's like famous on a show like this.
Yeah, somebody could tell her to fuck everybody from the town she's from.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
But yeah, like I said, I told you the other day, I love the fact that she introduces herself as the beautiful Boston Brit.
I know, I love that. When she did it, when she goes, I'm the beautiful Boston Brit, that's why I started laughing, because I'm like, that's fucking dope. That, like, she took his intro, and she's just like,
I'm not changing a goddamn thing.
Own it.
I love it because I was like, even if Owen called me the beautiful Boston Bushy, I'm not gonna introduce myself as such.
You're the incredible Bushman. Hi, I'm the plumped Owen. I don't know. I'm the bowling ball sized, not bowling ball sized, but shaped. Never mind. Fuck it all.
No, what's really funny is, so after last week's episode, I did a lot of audio correction on the interview with the Hall family.
Very impressive.
And when I posted the episode, I was still working on the guitars out here. Whenever we post our show, it always comes out almost instantaneously on the audio platforms, and then YouTube will usually update a few hours later. So it came up on the audio platform, so I just put my earbuds in while I'm working and I listened to the show, and I was like, oh, well, this is fucking great. And then as soon as the YouTube video posted, I stopped what I was listening to, went to that, and watched the episode that way. And then Heather came out, and she's like, oh, I want to hear what the interview, because she said listening to it on the live stream with all the echo and delay, it was hard to understand. So she finally got to listen to the episode and actually hear what they were saying. And both of us, we both commented about how good Brittany has become as a host when you're not here.
Yep.
Because originally I would have her sit in your chair because of the camera configuration. It just makes it easier when you're not here. I keep the camera configurations the same. I have somebody sitting there, and she would jump in. But then one week I was like, hey, I want you to do the opening because I thought it would be funny for you sitting at home and to hear her doing your opening. I thought that would be funny. But no, it's turned into the fact like that when you're not here, I can literally hand her the keys and she fucking hosts the show. It's great.
Great host and really good questions in the interview.
Yeah.
And
she comes prepared with shit to talk about.
Yeah. I just got to say, I love most of our shows. We've had a couple here and there where I'm like, it could have been better, but we do it every fucking week. You know? So obviously
they can't all be winners.
Right. But I love any interview show we do. I think we do really good with interviews, asking decent questions and letting people talk, you know. I don't know. I enjoy any interview show we've done. We still need to get the Vampire of Paris.
Yeah, Nico. I need to get a hold of Nico again.
That was so early on when I started that I would like to fuck Owen's neck.
So I also would like to bring up, if you guys haven't, I don't know how many of you guys have access to HBO Max, but there's a new documentary out right now called The Serial Killer's Apprentice. And
I'm writing this shit
it's
down.
a documentary.
It's death adjacent.
I have not watched it yet, but I saw the name in the description. I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be fucking really interesting. Here's the reason why. The documentary is focused around Elmer Wayne Henley. Elmer Wayne Henley is he's serving life in prison for a string of I want to say it was close to 30 murders that took place in the 70s, right?
Nice.
Here's the thing.
Nice.
Hold on. Here's the thing.
Good job, bro. Get them numbers up.
He was 17 years old at the time.
What the fuck?
He was 17 at the time, and he was not the serial killer.
Dun, dun, dun.
The serial killer was a much older man, which I want to say a guy in his. I would say much older, a guy twice his age. I think it was a guy in his 30s, if I can remember right. Anyway, the story of it is that Elmer Wayne Henley was this young kid that this dude sort of groomed and was like, "Hey man, you should fucking come hang out with me. We're doing all kinds of crazy shit, man. Hey, check it out, dude. I'm fucking murdering people and shit." And Elmer Wayne Henley kind of went along with him. The guy's name was Dean Corll.
Do you even murder, bro?
No, but listen, here's what's crazy. The murder that Elmer Wayne Henley is serving life in prison for is the murder of Dean Corll.
The guy that taught him how to murder?
He killed the dude.
He killed his murder.
He killed the serial killer, and that's why he's
journeyman.
Yes,
murder journeyman.
Yes, yes.
When the apprentice becomes the
it is
master,
a crazy.
That makes
it is
sense.
a crazy story, dude. But yeah.
But did he eat him?
They said he has been credited with. They said he got credited with 6 murders, 1 self-defense being the one of Dean Corll. Dean Corll,
Dean tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
I feel like I've heard or
just
seen.
can't trust a murderer.
Dean Corll was credited with 29 plus.
Is there not already a movie about this? Because I feel like I've seen.
I don't
this
know,
story.
but the story. I just know the story that I know of, and of course. Here's the thing. We're in an era now where there's docuseries after docuseries on real-life things, and every time I think I know the story, I see a new one, and I go, oh, didn't know that fact, didn't know this fact, didn't know this fact. It's just almost we're compiling more information into smaller spaces so that you kind of learn more about it. So I don't know the full story. I know what I've heard over the years, but I think this one is going to be an interesting one because there's been a push for years for him to be released. Because they're like, listen, this was a 17-year-old kid that was under the tutelage of this terrible motherfucker, and when he finally figured out, hey, what the fuck is going on here, he killed the guy.
Yeah.
So they're like, he was literally a minor at the time and wasn't fully responsible for the shit that was happening. And he's 69 years old now. He's been in prison for 50 fucking years. They're like, he deserves a chance to be released and at least have some semblance of a normal fucking life. I mean, I don't know, man. The stories that I've heard is that he was kind of put into a position where it's like, he did what he did in order to
murder or get murdered.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that says, yeah, let's let him free. Let's see if like you would do a dog that's been in a lot of fights.
I think it's one of those things where that's why I want to watch this documentary, because I want to know more about the facts of what actually kept him in this situation. But just from an outsider's looking at the story, I'm like, I don't know, man. A 17-year-old kid to a 69-year-old man is a giant fucking difference. And like, I remember when I was 17. I'm not saying I would have gone out and committed a bunch of fucking murders, but you're definitely way more impressionable at that age.
Oh, absolutely.
And if a guy is like the party guy that's throwing all the parties in town, and you think he's fucking cool, so you're hanging out with him, and then next thing you know, you get wrapped up into all this other bullshit that he's into. Different story.
That's how I found meth.
But
in high school, the first time I was around the marijuana, and like there was like 4 other guys, and they were smoking, and they were like, "Come on, Owen, smoke it." And I was nervous, but I pretended like I smoked it, and then I pretended to be high for like 10 minutes. Is that the same thing? That's not the same.
No. Well, no, kind of. It kind of is.
Like, if a murderer was trying to tell me to murder somebody, I can't really pretend to murder somebody, I guess. So
you can. The movies do it all the time.
Well, you got to murder something. Like, if they knew that I was faking the joint thing, it's not like they'd hold me down and blow smoke in my face. But like the murderer, I could see that. The murderer would say, "You're not really murdering that man. I'm going to murder you now."
I get a story I'll tell you all on the porch, and then you can tell me whether or not I should tell it on the air, because
it's a doozy.
Did you almost murder somebody? No. Okay.
So I'll tell you on the porch.
All right. Well, yeah.
Where do we go from here?
I have written like to talk about the positive thinking.
Oh yeah, positive murders.
What are you, Mark Marrow, all of a sudden?
Killing for Jesus.
Hologram reality. Well, I mean, that's a fucking sucky program somebody wrote.
Is it hologram or is it
simulation?
Simulation.
Little, but like I said, one of these videos I saw, which I was looking for while.
Well, what's the definition of hologram? I know it's like a projection.
It's like a simulation, but it's projected. It's basically the same.
So I was gonna say, it's like basically saying the same thing.
A simulation can be other things, you know.
A simulation is projected as a hologram.
Well, it could be a simulation. You could have simulate stuff on the computer. You can simulate stuff in real life. You can simulate.
You can simulate real life. You just proved it.
It's a big word that encompasses a lot of things, but hologram is more. It's a electronic visual projection.
Okay.
So kind of the same thing. But one of the videos I was watching, it says the AI was telling this woman who was trying to figure out what they was talking about, like being a hologram and or a projection. He said,
"Is your neck pussy just a simulation?"
Possibly. Listen. You're making a joke.
Simulated neck pussy.
Listen,
look at this fucking guy over here. Thinks he's got a real fucking neck pussy. Has no idea. It's just a fucking simulated neck pussy. This fucking guy.
I watched that fucking video.
Are you a squirter?
Only out of his neck.
I was a dripper. Definitely a dripper.
Depending on his diet for that week, maybe the butthole. Brittany just texted also. Eric and Lyle Menendez were both denied parole.
Yeah,
this week. That happened this week. Yeah.
Of course, she'd
Sorry,
be up on
Britt.
that stuff. Yeah, I know she's very upset. I'm just saying that the serial killer apprentice.
I love the idea. She's fucking upset they got denied.
Oh no, she just posted that was in the news. Hey,
poor guys.
Look! I know
just
that was in the news.
Murder their parents.
So's the hurricanes and stuff, but I don't get updates on the hurricanes. I love that girl. I'm just saying, the serial killer's apprentice. I'm sure we're going to be watching that before we make a little love. I'm just saying.
Good stuff.
That's called fluffing. Some people call it horrible murder, but when you got murderer on murderer crime, oh my god!
Like bite my neck, pussy.
She's going to squirt after a hit play. I love that girl.
Squirt after I hit play is great.
Where was I going with all this shit?
She just commented, "Of course," and I don't even know what
It doesn't matter.
Of everything we just said right now, who knows? The guess is yours.
It's called Brittany Ad Libs. Mad Libs. Angry Libs. Brittany made. All right.
That could have been an answer to anything.
Does your neck have a clitoris?
In some of the pictures, it looks
Brittany
like
just
it
texted, of course. That was 2 minutes ago, but still.
But still, that's the worst kind of whiskey. You can
I was just about to say some kind of alcohol joke.
But still.
All right.
This week's new brew, the Butt Still.
All right. This is only about 3 minutes long. We can pause it. We play it, but because I'm a little warm.
Applejack.
Root beer, Applejack, blue bubbleberry.
Dude, tell me that root beer and Applejack isn't an amazing bug.
It is an amazing
oh
combination.
my god.
Applejack
makes the show better.
I don't know if it makes it better for other people, but I'm having fun.
This isn't therapy. I'm just an alcoholic, and I didn't know it. I did start day drinking. Is that bad?
I mean, you're asking the wrong person.
I mean, Rice Krispies and vodka. Who cares?
I was off today.
It depends on what you have to do. Yeah, exactly. If you're off, no big deal.
Okay.
If you're about to,
well, you're my boss, so
no, I'm not a boss.
You're a boss. Oh my god, you're such a boss.
All right, stop it.
Like a boss.
You're a boss. I'm a boss. She's a boss.
Look,
that's a song. I forget about it. I'm sorry.
We got two more things to do.
All right.
One I'm cutting down.
All right.
One I'm cutting down to one video. Forget Skinwalker Ranch. Skinwalker Ranch. Let's finish the season. There's
Okay.
2 more shows.
Okay.
It's either a portal.
Might need to learn more, and yeah.
It's either a portal to another dimension. It's either aliens like this area as a hub for their transportation, or it's a dump site for the military's stuff that they didn't want contaminating everybody, and we're digging it up.
Can you do something for me really quick?
Uh-oh.
Take your headphones
right.
and flip them.
Wait, what?
No, because the cable is going across him and
gotcha.
is getting tangled up and shit. Like that way, if you put the cable on this, see how I have mine? There you go. I was afraid he was going to tangle himself up in some shit, and then
Damn it, I had a really good question relevant to the. You said that they had found what you thought was a super cooling technology that could be
semiconductor.
Yes,
or something like that.
Yeah, but also that it was manufactured because of the lines in it. It could tell that it had been manufactured before it
went in there. So
I'm telling you, it was the alien ship at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle.
Well, you make the joke, but was it an alien ship? Like they see these orbs going into the mesa and coming out. Was it some kind of technology that malfunctioned and it got stuck in the mesa? Like, or again, those are out there. I think it's just like waste the military had. They buried it under there. But then again, why would it be all? Anyway, I don't know. Give it a couple more weeks. So,
but But what you're talking about, if it's technology or a piece of something that can super cool a quantum processor, why would the military dump it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's a good question.
What I've been told before, and me and my brother have interviewed people who were in the know on shit like that, and they said because by the time that you know that we have technology, it's 20 years outdated.
Yeah.
So it's probably the possibility is that technology that's buried there is something that they figured out fucking decades ago and just said fuck it and moved on to the next thing, and that's the way they kept it out of the public eyes, just by burying it somewhere and disposing of it. But
the whole thing about the quantum processor and the fact that the people that designed it can't even really fully explain how it works, and the understanding is that basically it's sending the information to another dimension, another world, and all those computers figure it out, but because it's a different world or a different timeline, and then when it ships it back, the time hasn't passed here.
Well, the guy who...
That makes no sense.
It can do an equation in 30 minutes that would take every supercomputer on the planet 10 septillion years. That's like 18 zeros.
Yeah.
That is an unfathomable amount of time. And the fact that it can do that, but they have to keep it at negative 80 degrees Kelvin, and that can only be done like in a super expensive process or something. Like that's why it's, but if they, so the whole craziness is if they hook that to AI. AI right now is about 1,000 years every 30 minutes or something like that. Like that,
it's smart.
It knows like it learns like 1,000 human years every 30 minutes. If they hook it to the fucking quantum processor, it'll be millions of years ahead of us within an hour or two.
Oh man.
And that's when the robots kill us. It's coming.
It could be.
We're like a year away from fucking Terminator, I'm telling you.
I just feel like the more that AI progresses, the less my chances of one day fucking an alien are going away.
Have you seen the spider robots the Chinese government made?
Yeah.
They're fucking wild, bro. Fucking they go water, air, missiles, and fuck your ass.
Well, here, I found this little...
A fucking Chinese spider drone will fuck your neck pussy.
You just wait. You just wait.
You can find the same thing on Paramore.
But all right, I found this little clip, but I'm going to turn this around.
Okay.
This is about Skinwatcher.
Searching through drilling spoils that came from nearly 470
Watch this.
feet in our second borehole, we found what could be an engineered ceramic material related to some kind of highly advanced technology.
That's fucking cross-hatched and shit.
Things got even.
All right. Yeah, exactly. And this material, it's what they're hitting when they're drilling, and it's absorbing all the heat. Yet the drill bit will be filed down to nothing. It'll come out, and it should be super hot, but it's nothing. It's cold as can be.
Oh, wow.
Wait, the drill bit is cold?
Yeah, cold. It's been drilled. It's been worn down to nothing. It comes out just as cold as it was when it went in there, because it's hitting this stuff, and this stuff is absorbing all the freaking heat. They also looked at this stuff under the microscope, and when they had a certain type of light on it so that it could like see it, it started like deteriorating it. As soon as they turned that light off, it healed itself.
What?
100%. 100%. Something
self-healing ceramic,
which is a super semiconductor or something like that, which can do it at room temperature instead of being super cooled. And it's sitting in there.
Well, like porcelain or ceramic is an amazing, has amazing heat dispersion properties.
Right. That's when they build like big like industrial ovens and shit. They insulate it with ceramic.
Well, I've even got a space heater that's got a ceramic coil that's lasted like 10, 15 years.
Right.
But here's the where you got me. If you drill porcelain or ceramic, the drill bit gets you have to put water on it constantly because it gets red fucking hot.
And they do that. They have water going through it.
So the idea that the drill bit is cool is
it's mind blowing,
nonsensical. You know what I mean? For what I know.
Crazier a couple of days ago when team archaeologist Chris Roberts uncovered an encrusted 1964 nickel in those same drilling spoils. He explained that archaeologists will often bury a coin to mark the year of an official dig. The nickel could be evidence that an archaeological dig happened right here back in 1964.
The voice kills me.
I
know, but the thing is, like, I had the same issue. And listen, anybody who knows me knows how I love to bag on Alabama, but he's from the Huntsville University Aeronautical. So
I'm not saying he's not smart.
He knows this. I know.
I'm saying he's probably super smart and he probably knows all this stuff, but he's from Alabama, so he's fucked his sister or two. Just saying.
Your cousin.
Yeah.
Well, he gets really frustrated sometimes. He's like, well, we don't know what's going on here, but it could be an alien. He gets so mad about it. But a couple more seconds I want to play.
So Eric and I scoured through records from the state of Utah and actually found some aerial photos of the Mesa drill site that were taken during geological surveys over the past 60 years.
So we think that maybe somebody knew about something there, and it's possible that there was an excavation or an archaeological dig of some sort. And so we thought, well, if we go back and look through archival images, maybe we could see actual evidence of some kind of dig.
Yeah, so I've got the historic aerial photos from the early 60s, 1961, 1963, and then there's a gap until 1969.
Really? Wow. Yeah, there's no available images from 63 to 69.
So
Is that not fascinating?
Well, I mean, maybe they just decided not to photograph it because there was not anything going on there the first 12 years they were shooting.
maybe, but I'm pretty sure.
Are we going back over the? No, man, we done photographed that shit 12 times. Nothing's changed.
Okay, let's say,
how many pictures of aliens do you want?
but what's
it's just an alien ship. Why the fuck do we care?
What's the chances though of let's say they just happen not to scan that area for those few years? What's the chance of them finding a nickel in there, right in the smack in the middle of that time
period? Yeah,
and then there's a little bit more evidence. Hold on.
Coincidence on the timing, isn't it?
Why would there be missing photos from 1964, which is the same year as the nickel we found, and then all the way up through 1968? Was it a clerical error?
Hold on, let me skip.
Was it a producer of the show that threw a nickel to fuck with us?
Here we go.
To look for any evidence of artificial changes in them.
He used an
There's
AI
all
program.
three of them beside each other, and you can see that there's a significant spot that it thinks has been dithered or smoothed with some sort of filter in the 1969 image that's not in the other images, right? This spot right here.
You know they've got the same thing going on with an alien ship on the moon too, right?
Maybe.
They're like,
but, okay.
they're like all these pictures from all these different telescopes of this same exact area in the moon have it fucking blurred out, and it's definitely an alien ship.
Well,
the
that's
reason
the moon.
we haven't gone back to the moon is because the aliens will kill us.
But all right, what keep in mind what we said earlier is during this time Robert Bigelow owned this ranch,
and then he lost a leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the
no, that was Buff Bagwell.
And the government was paying him to do this work.
Right.
He has been tight-lipped about anything they found. So there's again, I go back to two theories. One, either this is a real UFO craft that's stuck in there, and why they wouldn't take the whole thing out and just leave it and bury it. That doesn't make sense to me. What makes more sense to me is this. They deposit some waste when they were trying to figure out space shuttle tiles back in the day.
Right.
And they probably didn't understand what they had, that being able to do what it does at room temperature.
Maybe that's where all the technology that they threw away from going to the moon went, because they deleted every bit of the technology for some reason.
Maybe they'll find the tapes in there. Yeah.
So at the time that was all going on, Bigelow Aeronautical owned that property, and this was pre the Apollo missions.
Oh, maybe there's just research.
And so
that's what I'm saying.
Who knows? Yeah. Something could have been mined out of that mountain that was used in the Apollo missions. We don't know, but
except
still
for the fact that it was manufactured. Yeah.
Yes, but the fact of the matter is that Robert Bigelow won't talk about anything he did on that property, and then all of the people around that property who grew up and lived there and who've lived there for longer than he owned the property, and the man who lived on that property before he ever bought that property, has all been just talking about crazy ass shit that happens here all the fucking time. So it's curious to me. I'm like, why would a space aeronautics juggernaut buy that land and then occupy it for 30 plus years and then bail on it and then not comment on what he was doing on that land? You know what I mean? Yep. There's a lot of questions.
How close is that land to the Bermuda Triangle?
not close.
It's not close to the alien spaceship.
No.
It's near California, kind of.
I do like the whole theory that there's some alien spaceship and it's just
crashed in there,
dematerialized. The planes flying over to create fucking drones that it sends out and shit. It was just cool.
All right, so Skinwalker Ranch, you guys got to watch that, because I think
I watched the first 4 fucking seasons, and what is it in season 6?
6, I think now.
6 now, yeah. I got to catch up, but yeah, I love that show.
Catch up. I
will say also another show that I binged the entire 3 seasons in the last fucking week, and I want to say that. So obviously, comedy and comedians are near and dear to my heart, and I've performing with a lot of the. This is someone I've never met, but Bridget Everett. If you guys don't know who Bridget Everett is, so her show Somebody Somewhere on HBO has been canceled. It ran 3 seasons. It's been nominated for Emmys every single fucking season. Nobody can explain why the fuck HBO canceled it. The 3rd season ended at the end of last year. Season 4 will never happen. And in a couple of weeks, we're having the Emmy Awards, and they're all nominated for the Emmys this season. I don't know what the reason was, but it's an incredible fucking show. If you have HBO Max or if you're an HBO subscriber, Somebody Somewhere. It's 3 seasons, 21 episodes. You can watch the entire fucking series in 10 and a half hours. But it's a really cool series, 30-minute episodes about a woman who moved back to her hometown of Manhattan, Kansas to take care of her sister who was dying of cancer. Now her sister's dead, and she's trying to figure out what to do with her life. And it's really fucking good. Bridget Everett is hilarious. Jeff Hiller, who was also a serial killer in American Horror Story, is one of the characters in it. It's a great show. So if you have a chance to watch it, watch it. It's fucking great. I don't understand why they cancel shows that are critically acclaimed and doing extremely fucking well, and then they end the season on a cliffhanger, and everybody's like, can't wait for season 4, and the HBO's like, fuck you, you're not getting season 4. You can suck my dick.
Keep paying.
I don't get it.
You know what happened to me that was similar to that is Jason Momoa's in a show called like War Chiefs or Chiefs of War or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So for a while now, Amazon and the other services have done the thing where it's like, oh, you get the first episode free.
Yeah.
What they didn't used to do was autoplay that episode. So I'm just I'm like watching movies or whatever, and then it autoplays the first episode of that show. And if you guys have watched Apocalypto, Apocalypto is one of my favorite movies, and it is the closest thing I've watched like to Apocalypto, and I was really fucking intrigued, and I watched the first episode, it autoplayed, and then it's like, oh, if you want to watch the rest of this, you must purchase Apple Plus, and I'm like, God damn it. You know what I mean?
Like you cock tease?
Yeah, it fucking autoplayed that shit.
It's so annoying how there's all these different platforms.
I know,
now,
it sucks.
And now platforms are advertising for other platforms. I just wish there was one single space we could go to and just get everything we wanted in that one venue.
LimeWire.
I was thinking cable again, but old man.
No, steal it. Fuck them. Just steal it.
Hook up to your neighbors.
Go fucking. Can we get BitTorrent sites back?
I just want
Pirate Bay. Pirate Bay, please come back. Let us just fucking steal all the shit. We'll steal every fucking thing.
I want Elon to put a chip in my brain. I can just download everything.
Fuck yeah, do that. All right.
I'll just already know how the movie ends. I don't want to even think about it.
All right. Do we want to take a break now?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break now. When we come back, I'm going to skip the reality is a hologram or simulation thing. We'll talk about that sometime.
Well, that's not going anywhere. We're still going to be in the same simulation next week,
unless we figure out a way to program something. This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna focus on the simulation. I'm going to project that somebody listening to this is going to dig it, and they're going to say, hey, regular radio, terrestrial radio is hurting, but we want you guys. And we're going to, even though we're a little bit older, we're not in our 30s anymore, like you punks out there.
Don't alienate young people.
The young people want to listen to us just to yell at us.
What the young people want.
we are. So anyway, we're going to be picked up someday.
Yeah.
When we're 80. They're going to appreciate what we did when we're 80 and say, hey.
Win a Lifetime Achievement Award.
You guys have 3 days. All you want to do on this radio station, a terrestrial radio station nobody listens to, you can do whatever you want. I predict that being our future. You like that, Big Bush?
I am
a little buzz.
I'm spinning.
I'm going to take my dick out.
When we come back, we're going to do the game, and we'll call it a night. I got like 4 or 5 more.
All right, this is Trey Bien with Bird and Rain. Hey, also Bushy, lead singer of this band, Mike Tony.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
You listen to Pop Culture Radio.
My money grows on trees.
A shattered window singing, I've seen everything. A bird and rain came through my window as it crashed to the ground, making all kinds of sounds.
Tonight on Orlando's Super TV3, from the producers of Naked and Enlightened, we bring you the social experiment of the century, Pop Swap.
Who's got the TV? Who's got the batteries for the remote?
That is the remote for the Himalayan salt rock lamp.
Salt rock? What the hell is
We
that?
don't have a TV in
No
here.
TV. Yes, we have a TV. I worked 30 years for. We have a
Get
TV.
in tune with, the root chakra.
I got my chakras. My doctor prescribes them. Rhonda, you're talking nonsense.
Actually, I have an Earth name, and
Your
that
what
is
name?
Rabbit Fox.
The what?
Watch what happens when millennials meet their new grandpas.
I'm so hungry. This sandwich bread tastes like plywood.
Grandpa, what are you doing? Put it down. That's not your food. That's my food. It's gluten-free.
Yeah?
Do you know what a gluten is?
I know what gluten's are.
I'm gluten-free.
You damn right you're gluten-free, 'cause me and all of my friends, we stopped the gluten.
No, you didn't.
Sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't.
Yeah?
You did not.
The glutens, they were coming out of the woodworks. They were Tommy, and Tommy was from Kansas City. So we called him KC. Right behind me was Tex. He was from Baltimore. So there we were.
When Generation Y mingles with Generation What?
All right, see you in a week, Pops.
Huh?
No, not you.
Hi, you dollface.
Hey, you get your mangy
Boys.
mitts off of my granddaughter.
You're not my granddaughter.
Don't you tell me what to do.
No.
This is damaging me emotionally.
Who? The greatest generation in human history faces their greatest challenge. Pop Swap, only on Orlando's Super TV3.
Nope. Too late. Ready?
Coming soon to the parking lot of a mid-level amphitheater near you, it's the Out of Touch Music Festival. Do you like spending the entire day in the hot sun thinking, oh yeah, I remember them? They toured for over 30 years, and now you'll wait over 30 minutes to hear that one song. They couldn't replicate their initial success, but they didn't break up. Each act guaranteed to have at least one original member. The Out of Touch Music Festival. It's not that new music is bad or you're too old. It's both.
Sunday, 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 we bring you the first politically correct monster truck rally. Unless, of course, you find that to be inconvenient, in which case we'll have a matinee on Tuesday. Featuring such non-offensive sports vehicles as appropriately sized foot, mild-mannered canine, funeral service worker, and son of funeral service worker, who, although slightly younger, still gets paid a living wage. And current DC Truck Rally champion, I'm okay with our country having a black president. Price admission includes the entire seat, but you'll only need the edge. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Try to respect the wishes of our neighbors and keep the noise down, down, down.
You enjoying the game? It's a nice day. A little hot.
God, Dad, shut up already.
What are they saying? I can't make that out. I'm trying to. I mean, we should chant along.
You're gonna embarrass me.
I'm just trying to sing along.
At a soccer match, but feeling a little left out. We've all been there before. If this is your first time watching soccer, we can help with the new app, Soccer Dad. With Soccer Dad, our patented algorithm will scan the crowd to pair it with your local team's custom songs. Turns into
your sock has a hole.
Wow, that sounds a lot less aggressive than them.
Or what about this classic?
Your neighbors drive a car.
Hey, our neighbors do drive a car.
You're so stupid, Dad. I hate you.
I'm just trying to be your friend.
Soccer Dad. We can't make your kids like you, but we'll try. From the makers of Sicker.
Do you like pudding? I mean, really like pudding? Have we got the palace for you? Built on repurposed Native American lands, Pudding Palace boasts the most name brands and well-known traditional gelatins from every country on Earth. Our Yelp reviewers speak for themselves. What about you there in the sweatpants?
My mom drops me off like twice a week. It's awesome. I'm 45.
And what about you, little lady?
I came here looking for love. I found pudding.
Hey, buddy, what's your favorite part of the Pudding Palace?
Sneeze guards. Talk about elegance. I felt like I was in an actual palace.
All right, I see a bit of a line. Good. Okay, getting kind of busy here. Let's just go and see what's going on around the corner over here. And hey, sweetheart, what do you think of Pudding Palace?
I never knew pudding could be so fancy.
Well, there you go. As you can see, we got nothing but satisfied customers here at the Pudding Palace.
And my check was for
No,
$65?
Focus on me.
What sort of motherfucker?
Brandon.
Establishment
Well,
is this place?
someone doesn't have our rewards card. Come on down to Pudding Palace. Pudding Palace, where pudding kings are born. From PP Boy Records, the 28th installment of the #1 compilation, bringing your favorite songs from the early 21st century. Now that's what I call dubstep. Featuring artists like DJ Schmutz, Duckhead, 28 Punch Monkey, and Andy Templeton. For example, who could forget this ditty? And of course, this heartwarming toe tapper. Do you remember dancing with your best girl to this one? It's a blast from the past, from your bar mitzvah. Nothing says Mazel Tov quite like this. Now that's what I call dubstep. only on PP Boy Records. Ginkgo Kielbasa, from the people who brought you Energy Brat, comes a taste you'll never forget.
Ginkgo Kielbasa.
The first time you met the love of your life and the smell of the air. It's a Meat Tube memory miracle!
Ginkgo Kielbasa.
Overcoming the rival team, and the first time you won the game. Listen to that crowd.
Ginkgo Kielbasa.
The first time you couldn't pay rent, and the taste of delicious ramen noodles. Ginkgo Kielbasa, the meat you'll remember. This is not a political ad. If it were a political ad, you would know, because it would begin with dark and somber music as I talk about the person I don't want you to vote for, like this. Also, I would drop my voice a little to sound more ominous as I tell you things about the candidate that are designed to scare you about the future if they were elected. Facts are not important here because I'm just trying to manipulate your feelings. But I don't want to end there. Now I want to make you feel good. So we'll switch to more upbeat music here, as I now tell you the person for whom I want you to vote for. Again, facts are not important here. We will just say things like our candidate will provide better schools, and lower taxes, and puppies and kittens for all. Finally, if this were a political ad, you would hear a statement about who is paying for this, like a political action committee, which raises millions of dollars from the very wealthy with hopes of getting you to vote for the candidate that they think will benefit them the most. The Phillips File is responsible for the content of this ad about the making of a political ad. You've seen the phenomenon of making a murderer. Now it's time to go a bit deeper. Super TV3 now brings you Making a Shoplifter, the documentary tale of a man accused of an unspeakable crime.
Do you know why we brought you in?
No.
Oh, you know what you did?
No.
You stole something.
I ain't stole nothing.
What was it?
I ain't stole nothing.
Yes, you did.
I bought this with 2 quarters. I had them the whole time.
What did you steal?
Nothing.
The riveting drama.
I don't know who planted them crumbs on me, but they don't want me out of this security booth.
The shocking admission.
Hey, hon.
Yeah?
What you doing?
Nothing.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah? Well?
I don't know.
Yeah?
You know.
Well, what they got you there for?
Yeah, I've been sitting here about around 18 minutes. Ma, I really have to pee.
You at the mall?
Drama unhinged.
We have the evidence, the surveillance tape. Your Honor, he stole a bag of bugles.
I hate bugles.
Sir, you are currently wearing bugles on your fingers.
Playing witch fingers don't make me guilty. I just like to have a good time.
In a new 18-part series, Making a Shoplifter. Don't miss a single second. Only on Super TV3.
Baseball, apple pie, your grandmother's fried chicken. These are great institutions of the American dream. And let us not forget another icon of the greatest country on earth, a German-style Mexican imitation lager. Now that's America. Here at Badass Hangry Eagle Brewery, we've been bottling up freedom for over 6 years, and we encourage every American to embrace their God-given freedom with their lips. Want to work as a pedicab driver and play Pokemon Go all day while enjoying one of our Imperial Cuck Stouts? The Badass Hangry Eagle says, "You do you, brah brah." Literally, we trained one. It says that.
A shattered window singing, I've seen everything, a burning rain, a song to stain. A shattered window singing, I've seen everything, a burning rain. Came through my window as he crashed to the ground, making all kinds of sounds. And me, I'm never going to see the spaces in between. Just go back home.
Welcome back to Pop Culture Radio. This is St. Peterburg's own Trey Bien with Bird and Rain from 2006 on the Post Records compilation Olay. As I said before, Trey Bien, lead singer Mike Toney that we've had on the show before that did the song My Money Grows on Trees and all that. This is how we met these guys, like way back in the day. And they were on that Fox show, America's Next Great Band. And they almost won the thing. They were run up to it.
America's Neck?
America's Neck Great Band.
America's Neck Top Mom.
America's Neck Drip Goo.
America's Next Neck Model.
America's Next Nussy. Nussy. Oh, look at that Nussy. Is that what I said?
Probably.
Let me get that Nussy.
Let me pop that Nussy.
Get a little bit of that Nussy.
Twerk that Nussy.
Don't you touch my Nussy.
That Nussy. Pop that Nussy. Owen, pop that Nussy.
Pop that Nussy.
2 weeks ago, my Nussy was like, the night of a prom. But now it's healing up nicely, so I'm like, virginized.
Now it's a postpartum Nussy.
It got
like it's stretched out and exploded for all the right reasons.
Well,
but it's healing, and hopefully it'll be back to its old tricks in no time.
So there were a few scary times here because, like, when he realized what was going on with me, he said, "It's very contagious. You need to stay away from all your family." I'm like, "What? I've been taking this time and napping with the kids. I've been enjoying my life." He said, "No, it's very contagious." So I immediately call from the doctor's office, Brittany, and I'm like, "Take everybody to the hospital now. Get checked out now." And apparently, I guess MRSA is the type of thing that everybody has. Most people's immune system keep it at bay.
Yeah.
But because I had the cancer treatment and then the tooth pulled, and then I worked in a couple labs, which I probably picked it up right in the fucking lab doing work.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
It was the perfect storm for things. I got to tell you that, because if you're working with me and you go into labs and stuff, you got to make sure you protect yourself with gloves and stuff. I probably was non-complacent and hit like on or off on one of the units that we work, and those people wear their gloves and they hit on and off. And if you don't, so you always got to. It just shows you that you could be doing something for a quarter of a century and still fuck up sometimes, if that's where it came from. But I mean, I'm just saying. But
you know what? This makes me nostalgic for the pandemic.
Yeah, me too.
I just thought it was funny that you told me that, like, when the doctor told you he was like standing across the room.
Yeah, when he came back in.
But previously you told me he was like the one examining your neck.
He was squeezing the goo out.
Right. So what the fuck does he care about standing across the room if he's already been he's knuckle deep in your neck?
He was dressed up like one of those motherfuckers that come and look at AT.
Did he have one of the cameras with the circle light around?
No,
it,
he had a mask and he had a person there wiping him down.
That's what they photo cream pies with, right?
Yeah, right next to Owen on a bed was great ass ET inside a plastic bag, and the motherfucker's heart light was out and everything.
And I'm like, take my MRSA, ET.
Did you do the touch fingers thing?
I tried to, but the doctor slapped my
hand. It was wieners. Hold on. I'm in joke about that. I was watching the new episode of Bert Kreischer's podcast, Bertcast, today, and Jeff Foxworthy's the guest, and he was talking about how his favorite thing, he goes, Bert asked him, he's like, what's the best thing about being a comedian who's been in the business for so long that a lot of other guys respect you? And he goes, I get a lot of phone calls from guys who are like, I got this joke, and I think it's funny, but I'm trying to figure out where to go with it. And Jeff will go, okay, that's good. Give me some time. I'll call you back. So he said Larry the Cable Guy called him, and he said, hey, I got this joke about how I used to date a magician, and I reached up on the headboard and grabbed something off the headboard. Thought I was putting on a condom, but it ended up being one of those Chinese finger traps. and Jeff goes, okay, that's good. Let me call you back. And so Jeff calls him back and goes, so what I had to do was call my buddy to come over. He put his wiener in the other end, and then we walked towards each other, and that's how I got out.
It's logical.
Just the tip.
Chinese wiener trap. That's how they keep us away from the moon.
I got caught in a half Mexican wiener trap.
What?
Think about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, when I sent her to the hospital with the kids, she calls me back. You know, I'm sweating. I'm wanting to kill myself because I've possibly infected my whole family with MRSA, and they're all going to die. And that beautiful family that I worked so hard to get is now wiped out because I had a tooth pulled.
Right.
She calls me back. I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? She goes, hey, everybody has MRSA. And I go, oh, shit. Everybody's dead. I'm so sorry. She goes, yeah, no, calm down. Everybody in the world has MRSA. It's just you got infected. And, you know, I'm like, woman, you need to calm down the way you tell me things. I'm thinking everybody's dead, but you're here just telling me that everybody's got it.
Common.
Yeah. And then she tells me later.
It's like cancer cells. We all have cancer cells in our body. It's just whether it metastasizes or not.
What was it you told me she said about the doctor? Said that
That's the next story.
It was colonizing or something?
And then a few days later, she goes, yeah, I was talking to the ER nurse, and I told her how you were showering all the time and cleaning with my surgical scrub that I had when I got myself fixed. I said, yeah, great. That's what she said. She goes, well, she just said you were probably just colonizing it. And I go, huh, what does that mean? What does she mean by I was just colonizing? She goes, I don't know. I didn't ask. And I go, wait, why didn't you ask? That sounds bad, right? She goes, yeah. I go,
why would you not get some clarity?
You live here with kids, and that might be something. Why didn't you ask? I didn't want to sound stupid.
I can help here.
Hold on. She goes, I didn't want to sound stupid. I go, you know what sounds stupid there? But you'll come home and say, I don't really know whether this is dangerous
and kill
or
the
not.
whole family.
But I just want to ask. But I Googled it. It's okay. It's a colonizing means I'm killing all the germs around the sore or the wound, and it's just growing in the wound. That's what it means.
Well, I went to public school in Florida. And what I know about colonizing is what that means is that you're killing all the natives and then burying them in mass graves and then claiming you own the place. That's what I mean. That's what I was taught colonizing is.
Makes sense. I'm killing everything around there and keeping the bad. Well,
the Buffalo Soldiers.
I keeping them penned into the wound. There's not a good way to say some of that stuff. Which anyway, so I just wanted to tell that because, again, Brittany's the most honest fucking girl ever. And
right.
She'll be like,
yeah.
I fucking didn't ask because I didn't want to sound stupid. I'm like, let's think further.
You want to sound stupid or you want to die? It's like 50-50.
But she's awesome. And she really did, like, she cleaned my wound or put Band-Aids on it and stuff like that. The reason this Band-Aid's on here right now because she put it on there. But she also, in some of the pictures you'll see, I had a little bit more hair back there at the time. And I'm like, hey, could you just trim the hair around the wound a little bit? And 3 seconds later, I start looking down. I'm like, that's a lot of hair. And now I got a Three Stooges haircut.
He's got a Lord Farquaad going on.
But the Band-Aids stick better. So thanks.
Oh, yeah, of course they do.
But all right, enough of this chit-chat and bullshit. Let's get back to
the
the
game. So what I want to know is that, like, is that the first time that Brittany ever shaved her pussy?
Yep. It is the first time she's ever shaved me. And the first time
I love that you picked up on that. That was great.
The first time she shaved my nussy. She didn't want to get too close to it, and then and I think I got pictures of it. Like she shoved or she shaved above it, she shaved below it, but she left right at the top of the wound a little row of hair. So my mussy had a
mohawk,
had a mustache. I could put a little cigarette in the hole, and
like
it would
a porn stash.
Your nussy had a landing strip.
I could put a cigarette in the little hole, and it'd be the most damper thing I've seen all week. It's my nussy.
Damper?
Damper?
Dapper?
No. Dapper. That's the word.
Damper because it's Florida.
Damper. I was a
you always
dapper.
You always want your nussy to be damper. You know you did your job.
Well, you're in luck. You're in luck. Gross. All right. Enough of this. Let's end this show. This is the third segment, and I'm having. Is this on?
Oh yeah. Usually gives a version.
We got to have the music.
Welcome back to everybody's favorite game show. Neck pie or cream pie.
Woo! All right. I have another picture here. This one's zoomed in a little bit more. Probably you're going to get this one. Is this a cream pie or a neck pie? It is.
I'm too lazy to put my glasses back.
That looks like an alien.
It looks like an alien.
I'm going to say cream pie.
You think this is a cream pie?
Pornographic variety.
If it is, I can't show it to the camera. We got cream pie.
I think.
Or we got neck pie.
Oh, he said cream pie, so I'm going to say neck pie
We're
because
both
I
going
don't know.
cream pie. We're both going.
No, he said neck pie.
I said neck pie
Neck
because he
pie,
said cream
I
pie.
said
cream pie.
Because I can't tell, so I'm just trying to
Well, I will say, one of you is correct. It's the neck pie. It's zoomed in on the hair. You can't really see it that well, but look how beautiful and wet and white.
There's nothing beautiful about that.
You see how white that is? As beautiful as I survived. All right, we got another one coming up here. Oh, this one's really zoomed in. Now, is this yellow infection or parfait perfection? Yellow infection or the cream?
That's a confection for sure.
Confection, not infection?
That's definitely a cream pie.
I think that's a cream pie.
Yeah,
Cream
of
pie.
the baked good variety.
On the baked good variety? Well, let's see. I won't play that one. You're right. It's the cream pie.
Yeah.
Cream pie,
That's a
everybody.
Twinkie.
Cream pie. Twinkie cream pie.
By the way, that's the first thing you've showed me right now that I would want to fuck.
Will you just wait? We're at letter D. Oh, this is a good one. This has a little texture to it.
Wait. So what's the score? We
doesn't
both
matter.
got that one right.
You both are winners.
No. He said.
I haven't
Neck-
keeping
I
track.
forgot,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I
There's no
forget
real
that.
prize.
Okay.
The prize is you get to see the goo that came out of the back of my head. Congratulations.
The prize is finger my nussy.
If you want to, I'll let you touch
That's
it.
a neck pie.
You think this is a neck pie?
I think that's a neck pie.
Neck pie with a little open
I don't
area
know. I see
there.
a raisin. I'm gonna say cream pie.
Raisin or
It's a
cream
raisin,
pie?
raisin
neck
cream pie.
Oh, it's the most delicious cream pie there ever
Nice.
was. The lemon meringue cream pie. Mm.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a Boston cream pie.
You know what? I should have thought of that.
Boston cream pie's your.
Speaking of Boston cream pie.
So you got 2 kids, 3 kids.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Fuck you, dude. I should have thought of that. That's
right.
You win.
Well,
you win that
You
round.
had the shave your pussy thing, and I missed that one. That was good.
My next one. This is the second to last one. This is for almost all the marbles. I don't know. Is this a delicious cream?
That's your fucking neck.
It does,
Yeah,
does neck drip.
that's your neck.
So you say
If that's not your neck,
I almost
don't
feel
think
nauseous.
I'll never have sex again if that's not your neck.
oh, that's my neck hole.
Okay, yeah,
look
yeah,
at that.
yeah.
Look at that gash.
Oh.
Come on, look at it. Look
I
at it.
cannot look at it.
This is the greatest game show ever created.
My neck melted. And you
Because it's
guys
like
are.
you can either be hungry for delicious cream pie or
All right, this next one.
have kids.
This is the last one, and I saved the hardest. The hardest for last. This is either.
I like the fact that you were sitting around ranking these. Is like which is the most difficult one to determine is my neck pussy.
this is either a fun time or not so fun time. Is this cream pie or neck
it's so
pie?
dark.
Oh, is it upside down?
Is that a black cream pie?
It might be a lady.
I want to say it's cream
Of the
pie.
night.
I think I see a taint.
That's got to be a neck.
No, that's cream pie.
I think that's. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Well, it was upside down. I'm sorry. No, it was supposed to be like this.
I'm almost nauseous from this right now. I'm gonna say it's a neck.
We got one neck pie.
I'm all cream pie every day.
Cream pie.
I think I've said cream pie for every one almost.
Do you really think I would end it with a neck pie? I did. Look at that right there.
God damn it!
It was disgusting. I'll show you a couple other pictures.
The
like in
close-up
break.
was like an African American neck pie.
My neck did change ethnicity every once in a while.
Ethnicity. My neck did change ethnicity. What are you turning to Ron Funches all of a sudden? Yes, my neck done changed ethnicity during its evolution.
Dude, it turned red. It turned pink. It turned white, as you could see in some of those photos.
My neck pussy is the finest neck pussy you will ever find. I'll tell you what.
You want to listen?
I am the CEO of neckpussy.com.
It just takes 3 weeks of Musa, and you be great.
I'm gonna try to set something up. I'm gonna try to set something up for next week. But I just noticed on Ron Funches's promoting his upcoming gigs, and last week he was in Northern California, like San Jose area, and I noticed that his opener for all 6 of those gigs was a female comic that used to perform with me at Austin Coffee, Carmen Valone.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Carmen Morales.
Okay.
Carmen Valone and Carmen Morales are 2 different Carmens that I used. Carmen Valone is a male. Carmen Morales is a female. But yeah, Carmen Morales is his opener right now, and I used to perform with her all the time. She was on an SBK comedy showcase we did, so she's touring as his opener right now. So like I'm gonna reach out to Carmen and see if I can get her on the air, and then who knows, maybe we'll eventually get Ron on the air. But it's super cool to me when I saw that picture and I go, are you fucking kidding me? It's like Carmen is out in LA. I know she was hosting a room at the Comedy Store for a bit, and I think she got in by being the door person. She moved to LA and started working as the door person at the Comedy Store, and that's how she got her foot in the door. And now she's opening for Ron Funches on his his club tours and shit.
I mean, just tell her to listen to this episode. Who could not want to be on the neck pie or cream pie?
You asshole. But I think it's really funny to me is like when I saw that picture and I'm like, I know that person. And I'm really proud of this shit like that. Like when I see somebody like doing something, I'm like, I know that person.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing something cool right now, you know?
Look how deep the hole is. Look how the cream is dripping from the hair. No, nobody.
Listen, dude, I'm just going to tell you that after this show and after the things you've showed me.
Yeah. Oh,
you should have no problem at all if you walk into my house one day and I just fucking jizz on you right when you walk in the door. Like, because I'm like, of everything you showed to me, I'm like, you kind of earned it. You know what I mean?
Okay, this one I'm going to show you. When I first went to the doctor, he took a scalpel and cut the lump that was on the back of my head, and then pushed on it and squeezed at whatever he could get out of it. And then what he did...
It's weird because he did it with his tongue.
He was Indian. He shoved gauze in it, and he's like, this gauze will help soak up the infection. Just don't touch it. But the infection was so bad that gauze slid right out like it was...
Oh, yeah, it was all lubed up from her fucking neck pussy juice. It just flew out. It shot across the room like a goddamn Roman candle.
He just got so mad. I saw it in his eye. Look at this shit. You see that goo? Yeah. Anyway, it was not fun, and that's why I stayed away for so long.
Listen, man, I'm happy you survived, but I'm also kind of pissed off about it.
Yet again, I've got another story I'll tell you on the porch. I can't tell you where I had gauze before.
Oh, Jesus. You could.
You know what?
Oh,
maybe I had a guy named Dr. Boyfriend cut open a cyst in the crack of my ass.
Oh.
Last picture, I promise. Last picture.
Oh, come on, man.
That looks like Freddy Krueger's butt sack.
It looks like fucking...
It looks like somebody
butt
finished.
sack. Like,
looks like someone came on Darth Vader's face.
Exactly. And what was annoying is I couldn't look at it directly. I had to hold my phone in the mirror this way and take pictures.
Yeah.
And then I would zoom in. I was like, "That's happening on the back of my head." I couldn't believe it. This is kind of the shit that you see like on pictures, like from one of those like ogrish.coms or shit, where like the guy's about to die and his head's rotten.
I'm going to share a story with you.
Okay.
The level of uncomfortability that I have in looking at pictures like that.
Yeah.
So I've been a bald man since before I was a bald man, because I've been shaving my head since 1998, right?
Yeah.
So one time, and when you're shaving your head in the shower, what you do is you shave and then you flick the razor out and let the fucking shower, clean the blade, and then you go back to it.
Yeah.
And one time I was taking a shower and I was shaving my head and I flicked the razor and I caught the end of my dick with the razor and I caught just cut just the end of my dick, right? And that was more comfortable than the pictures that you just showed me.
That reminded me, one time I was shaving my nuts with some clippers and fucking the teeth grabbed my sack and created like 7 little cuts. You know what I mean? It's like all the teeth.
Dude, electric razor lift and cut system you use on your face. I go, might as well get my balls with it.
Right.
Don't do that.
No,
it's the longer hair gets tangled, right? Like
it's not just
because it lifts the fucking scrotum. It
lifts your scrotum.
Yes, you don't feel it when it's happening.
When it says lift and cut, what it does is it pulls the hair up and then cuts it. But your scrotum skin is so
soft,
thin
that
it pulls the hairs in there or the skin in there and it clips that.
And when you're doing it, it doesn't really feel bad until like 5 minutes later when you
hit it with the aftershave.
No, when you go in the shower or you put your underwear on and then she starts, ow, what the fuck?
Hell no.
You're like, why am I seeping?
I'm
spotting.
I'm spotting.
Dude,
I got my period.
Never mind. I don't know how many gross stories I want to put out. The other day, no.
Nobody has finished eating their dinner if they're listening to this.
Okay, good. You ever get like a little bump on your nutsack? You think it might be like a hair or something, ingrown hair or something?
Oh.
You go to... I got one of those the other day. It was black. I'm like, I'll just pick it off. It's probably nothing.
Baby, bite this thing off of here.
And apparently, it was hooked to like a blood thing or something. And it would not stop bleeding, and I finally put my underwear on. I forgot about it, and then when I went to take a shower that night, took my underwear off, it looked like I had a period. I mean, it bled that much. It's just...
And I'm still single.
When it comes to your balls, leave them alone, guys.
Listen. I'm telling you this.
Don't pick your balls.
When you get to be nearly 50, as I am, you will find things about your body changing, and you go, oh my God, I'm dying, and then you go online and find out, nope, that's just the signs of getting older.
You can pick your friends, you can pick your balls, but you can't pick your friends' balls.
Well, you can.
Oh, okay.
You just can't lick your friends' balls if you expect to be welcomed into their home again.
I mean, I don't know if they're bleeding. You just help
Hey, man,
them out.
listen. I mean, if my balls are bleeding, lick them.
On that note, that should be you know what? That should be the description for the show. Just when you type in the description, if my balls are bleeding, lick them.
I want that on a trucker's cap.
Oh man,
I'd wear that shit too. All right,
I need some cheesesteak bites from Checkers.
Yeah,
all right.
I need a nap, quite honestly, because.
All right, this is "Watch Me Disappear" with the song "Onan the Barbarian." And
oh wait, Owen and the Barbarian. Are you serious?
Onan the Barbarian.
Onan. Which is what my 5-year-old calls me.
Renfin? Redfin? Renfin.
You listen to Pop Culture Radio. We will see you again next week. Woo!
Thanks for playing Sloppy Gash or Sloppy Gash.
Sloppy Gash or Lick My...
Pop Culture Radio has been a Weird Photo production. Like and subscribe, refill the platform. Rock on!